Na hát, sziasztok srácok, itt NorboQ, a.k.a. The Q, és hát folytatjuk a Kingdom Come 2 végigjátszásunkat. Megint Henryvel fogunk botorkálni a sötét középkorba. De jól emlékszem, akkor ott hagytunk abba az előző adást, hogy... is tudom... Tehát most már vissza tudunk menni Bettyhez, a bordélyházba, és hát bathhouse-ba, elnézést. És kiderül, hogy most amiket ott cinkeskedtünk, ott az sikerült-e, vagy sem. Illetve a főküldit hagytuk abba, most már megvan, lerakom magamat kicsibe. Szerintem a fejemet azt vissza kell rakni, ugye? Aha. Jó. Ja, várja már. Igen. Igen, Rózával kell beszélni. Hogy hívják őt? Ruthardnak a lányával, igen. Bro, Henry most megint előkaphatja a Rizlord title-t. Hol vagy csaja? De hol van? Azt figyelt. Ott a lockpick, kiszedem. What? Ja, itt vagyok.
Your father sent me.
Pótvéresen, pótszarosan. Így kell rizelni.
Wouldn't you say? Well, you don't need to answer that.
Right, yeah. That's exactly why he sent me. But how...
What are you staring at? Do you think I was born yesterday? I was listening to you from the top of the stairs. So, this passage, it leads to the cellars, but the outside entrance is hidden underground in a forest, not far from the castle. You can find the exact place if you know where and how to look.
Is it in a cave hidden behind a waterfall?
Well, no. But it would be nice. Listen, nearby Malashov is a stud farm managed by Hashtal, an old friend of Papa's. We had a wayside shrine set up at the crossroads before the stud farm.
Sure. I won't miss it.
Wait, though. We haven't got to the hard part yet. From the shrine, you should be able to see a group of boulders. Beyond them are the remains of an old chapel. You have to find it, and then there's a kind of... how can I describe it? A window. A gap you can look through.
If it's still standing.
I hope so too. Anyway, it should direct you towards some ruins. Go there. And now pay attention. Somewhere in those ruins is a stone cross. You have to find it and look where its top points to. If you go the way the cross is pointing, you'll find another one, and again follow the direction it's pointing in. That should lead you to a small clearing marked by a cross in the rocks. You did there, and you should get to the passageway.
That's a really cunning solution. No random fool would ever find it.
That was exactly my intention when I thought it up. Thanks, Henry. I think you're no fool, so you shouldn't have any trouble. And that's not all. Getting into the castle is the easy part. Don't forget you have to get out too.
You're right.
Akkor már jók vagyunk, nem?
Horses will be needed. For me and for
Capon kell
That's
megmenekíteni.
exactly what I was thinking.
Zseniális.
Fortunately, I know how to arrange that. Stop off at the stud farm I told you about, and ask Hashtal for horses.
Hashtal. Aha.
Where's the catch?
No catch. On the contrary, please tell Hashtal that Papa is still paying for masses for his dead father, as agreed years ago. And even if he's not too keen, tell him we'll pay him for the horses.
You got it well figured out. Thanks. Don't know how I'd manage without you.
You've done plenty to help, and now it's our turn. Papa said something like that, didn't he? You know, you might not be aware of it, but you saved us from a mountain of trouble. Papa would never admit it, But alone, we wouldn't be able to resist the Mint Master for long. You've earned the right to the gratitude and friendship of our house for all time.
Bro. Friendship. Szóval már friendzone volt a csaj.
Would you like to come with me? At least I'll be sure to find that place.
Would you seriously want me there? What if something were to go wrong? Wouldn't a girl like me be more of a burden to you?
Oho.
Well, you wouldn't be a burden to me. Quite the opposite. I've already seen you know how to take care of yourself.
Thank you. But I can't go nevertheless. Papa would jump out of his skin if he even heard of such a thing. That's why I would like to ask you for one favor, but you mustn't breathe a word of it to anyone. Understand?
I'm listening.
I wanted to ask you, since you're going to be at Malashov, if you could bring me something from there.
And what might that be?
A book. It has great value to me, and I was starting to worry it would stay there forever. But if you're going there now...
Fear not, my lady. I'll gladly tear the entire fortress apart to find that book for you.
Restraint, valiant knight. I value your determination, but this way would give yourself away immediately, and I'd remain without my book. Find it nice and quietly, then come back.
Your wish is my command.
It shouldn't be hard. The book is bound in scarlet
Még van
leather
esélyünk
and inlaid with
friendzone-ból
gold.
kijönni.
You won't find many like such there. And take this, so you don't get lost in the fortress.
Thank you.
It is quite possible you won't get back to Malashov again. So don't forget about me. And Henry, be careful.
Tudok még veled beszélni? Ennyi? Jó, hol vagyunk? Azért most nem tudom, milyen könyvet kell megszerezni neki. Most mondta, csak már most nem figyeltem pont. Na mindegy. Menjünk vissza Bettyhez. Megnézzük, hogy mi van, és akkor pont tudunk kurvázni is, illetve feltölti a HP-nkat, meg ad buffot is. Az almát azért ellopom, és megeszem. Illetve van itt valami, ami többel baszok egy kicsit. Bám. Jó, megiszom ezt is. Hukkanjon Harry. Várjál. 100%-os. Minden 100%-os, minden könyv. Skillekkel hogy állunk? Tudok valamit fejleszteni? A horsemanship-et tudom, de itt azt tudom, mi kéne. Menj az into the fray. Tehát, hogyha lóról támadunk, akkor 10%-kal erősebb. Oké. Ennyi. Jó. Golddal hogy állunk? Van 6800 goldunk, azért nagyok vagyunk Henryvel, így. Azt hittem, hogy golddal lesz a legtöbb probléma, de nem. Jó, akkor Róza, még hozzád visszajövünk. Hozom a könyvedet, nyugi van. Mik vannak? Nem, hogyha már jártam volna, ugye? Hogy ezeket kivettem. Akkor azt mondja, hogy a péniszbe van. Ott lent. Aha, ott még nem is voltunk. Jó. Oké, kicsit mellé küldizgetünk. Morzsi. Bazni, ez sok hulla.
It's starting to stink.
Hát bro, ezeket szerinted én fogom elpakolni? Sok hullát, ledobálom itt valahol, az cső. Az a baj, hogy mindegyik rablásnak számít sajnos. És itt van az őr. Szóval ez így.
What happened here? Hold on.
Nézd, hogy mi történt itt, hát bazeg, be akartak ölni minket. Te hol jártál eddig? Azért most bebasztunk?
Thank you
Bebasztunk.
for fighting by our side and helping defend against the Mint Master.
You're welcome,
May God be with you,
motherfucker.
friend.
God be with you. Morzsi?
Come here! What?
No. Morzsi hol lett a Morzsi?
Drunk as a lord, Henry. Where did you get so wasted, silly?
Oh, it's you! Now, I'm sorry that I didn't let you know.
Morzsi?
Here, Mutt!
Adok neki egy ilyet, tessék, egyet, bátyja. Na. Akkor meg kéne valahol mocsakodni, illetve... Hogy majd ott megmosakodunk, nem? Azt itt van egy, vagy itt van egy. Ezzel nem tudok. Hogy tudok én itt kimenni? Végül. Ha?
I'm surprised you're still standing.
Nem is basztam be annyira, 2 piát ittam meg. Én már alapból be voltam baszva, most nem emlékszem, de nem. Nézd meg ezt a pajt, ez járni nem bír. Én 5 lovagot is ketté vágok bebaszva. Hogy így... Bro. Igen. Ja, baj. Itt vagyok, csak megmosakodok. Ugye már alig vagyok bebasszva. Nem értem. A mizu van.
What about the council? Have they already voted on the municipal bathhouse?
Henry, we did it! I can hardly believe it, but they voted for me!
Really? They voted then?
Yes! We are the municipal bathhouse!
That's excellent!
I can hardly believe it! We won! And Adam's left scratching his head. I'm so happy, and it's thanks to you. I'm so grateful.
Ez az. Ez az. Tehát megmentettük a vállalkozást.
So it's all over. What now?
Now? Now I'll tell the girls to do whatever anyone asks for. Everyone will get what they want here. You won't find girls who are more eager to please. And who have the prettiest arses to slap. Now with the municipal bathhouse, I want this place to be special.
That sounds wonderful. Aren't you afraid Adam will find out what happened?
Let him find out. I've got the certificate, and nothing can change that. He's been bribing the council for years now. So why should it matter if I swing the balance in my favor for once? Balls to that.
Oh.
Now that we've got the result, how about some kind of reward for me?
Of course. My door is always open for you. Come for a bath. Get your clothes washed. Have some fun. Everything's on the house. And if you want to learn something about herbs, go and see Zlata. She'll be glad to help.
Thanks very much.
Hoppá.
Take you up on that.
Úgy ingyen fogok mindent csinálni.
I'll be on my way.
Thanks very much,
Na
Henry.
ezért megérte.
That's
Már
twice you
ezért
saved my
megérte.
business. Drop in when you're in this part of town. You'll always be welcome here.
Greetings, Betty.
And to you, Councillor Naz. What brings you here?
I was in the neighborhood, so it occurred to me to take a look at our new municipal bathhouse.
I see. Yes. Thank you very much for putting your trust in me.
You know, the vote could be considered a miracle. Nobody expected you to win, but you did. I hope you don't let us down, Betty. The privilege can always be revoked. Don't forget that.
I'm certain you'll be satisfied, Councillor Naz. You and the other councillors are always welcome here.
Yes, yes. We'll definitely see each other very soon. Till then, farewell.
Farewell.
What was that all about?
That was the counselor coming to ask for coin.
He wants a bribe.
Adam most likely paid him on top of all the other services. And I think he'll want the same here. Better to have something than nothing, though, eh? Thanks for your help,
Akkor még
Henry.
fizetni is kell lesz a counseloröknek.
Take care.
Na mindegy. Na, valakit mondtál. Te ki vagy? Nem.
I'm sorry.
Klára vagy. Itt keresünk herbálokkal?
Again tonight. Taking their time again.
Jó geci vagy itt. Jaj, ez egy őr, nem akarok veled beszélni. Fuck the guards. De csak. Azt hiszem itt van a kislánya. Nem. Ó, várjál.
What are you barging in here for? Hey! You can't
Buzz.
just walk around here without permission.
Oké. Még jó, hogy én mentettem meg itt egész házat, te fiú.
Good. And don't come... Well, now. The day's not over and you're already drunk, my friend.
What would you like?
I'd like to learn something.
What would you like to know?
Alkemi kéne. Hát a faszom se tudja, mit tanuljunk. Ez a... Mindegy. Ez a... Zseniális, hogy Harryben basszol végig 50 órája. Nem tudom, mit tanuljunk, de nem akarok most egyiket se. Fuck you. Menjél. Na jó, akkor engedj már el. Jó, te hova mész? Várjál, Betty, akkor...
Greetings.
Várjál, nálam van valami? Valami könyv? Aha, drinkinges könyv. És eladni tudok neked?
How can I help you?
I'd like to use...
Certainly.
I'd like to get to know one of your...
Don't worry. Once my girls get their
I can't wait.
Of course, whatever you wish. We'll take care of you like the honored guest that you are.
Yes, sir.
That second round was on the house. See you next time, handsome.
Az előbb még azt mondtad, nagyon be baszva. Most hogy már second roundolni. Na jó. Ezzel is meg vagyunk.
I apologize.
Full HP, legnagyobb buff. Mehetünk tovább. Na, összegezzük. Ezt a küldit amúgy még felvenném. De amúgy... Meg várjatok, basszus. Hogy van? Ez melyik? Ez a kardot kell ellopni, megnézhetjük, és ez melyik? Nem tudom, milyen impression-t kell vele csinálni, de menjünk el oda. Most azért fullos dripbe vagyok. Drip Lord. Menjünk akkor az ára. Két ár van, a kék ára. Hát ha ezzel a ruhával tovább enged a küldő. Még lehet csak el kéne olvasnom és írná, hogy mit kell csinálni, de fuck it.
I'm surprised you're still standing.
Bro. Ja, ugye most már lehet modolni a játékokat, official, mármint ezt a játékot. Mert hogy szupportálja a modokat, és már láttam olyan modot, hogy TPS nézet. Nagy cucc. De az FPS-ben amúgy jobban adja nekem.
Into my yard. And I'm telling you, that piece of land is mine. You're pouring it over the fence. A tankard of ale, thanks. Your brother built that fence.
Fight.
And he did it all
Fight.
wrong.
Fight.
He's a complete
Fight.
fucking idiot, he is. Then you should have taken it up with him. How? When he's as deaf as a post. Anyway, that's where I dumped the shit, because that's where you made your dunghill. Even though I begged you not to. You know I've got apples on the other side, and they fall right into that shit.
Na jó, úgyse fognak.
I'm sorry.
Nekiállnak bunyózni? Ha? Ők szájuk nagy. Hogy vagyunk? Azért küldi mellett elmentünk, de mindegy. Visszamegyünk oda. Kurva jó az a város. És hallod, szerintem a 20%-át ha láttam. Tehát, hogy így... Ró. Biztos, hogy 50 órát el tudnék csak itt tölteni. Itt lesz benn. Ha, ez az.
Goodman Harville. May I?
Do I know you, good man?
No, I don't believe so. But I'd like to speak to you.
Aha! What can I do for you, good man?
When I asked where I should go in this city for good wine, your inn was recommended.
You've come to the right place. You won't find better wine in this city. Have you come from far away?
Very far, Goodman. I'm Henry, and I rarely hear my name spoken in my native tongue.
Mine has an unusual ingredient in it. Let's see if you can tell what it is.
Ja.
I did a lot of traveling in Italy, from north to south.
Wonderful. It's not often I get the chance to talk to someone so well traveled. It'd be nice to have someone to discuss the drink of kings with.
An invitation I can't
Na,
refuse.
csináljuk.
Thank you.
Well, good man, how shall we begin our tasting? Ah, I know. How about a little white to begin with?
Excellent.
Ebben azért így is vagyok bassza, hogy végisszuk a borokat. Még gatyábban lesz Henry.
So, what do you say to that?
Hints of vanilla. That's uncommon. And I have to say, that greenish spring colour is perfect.
You're right. A rare flavor and color to it.
1/1, tesó.
It's essentially
1/1
a lighter wine. I like it because it's suitable for many occasions. When I don't know what to serve, I pull out a Moravian white. My father-in-law loves it. He'll be a blessed 70 years old this year, so I'm giving him a few casks to make his old age a little merrier.
One beer.
That's very kind of you.
There's nothing but misers in this town. They wouldn't think twice about taking their own mother's last piece of bread. I'm not like that. Do I have money? Of course. But I don't hoard it. I try to make people around me happy.
And you're treating me to this wine. You're a real Samaritan, like it says in the Bible. You give drink to the thirsty.
Anyway, let's have a cup of something else.
My thoughts exactly.
What shall we... Ah, I know. Let's have some red. How about a young Blaufränkisch from Austria? Or as we call it in Bohemia, Blue Frankovka.
From you, Goodman, anything. Pour away.
Félek.
Quite a
Ezt nem
decent
fogja beadni az
vintage.
RNG. Medium. 2/2, na?
A bit bitter for my taste. But you said it's a young Blaufränkisch. I'm getting notes of black currant. The colour is dark, almost purple, but as it should be.
Yes, the colour enchants me every time. Almost like drinking from an inkwell.
Oh, I've never drunk ink. Would you recommend it?
My grandfather used to say, you won't know till you've tried it.
Istenem.
He lived and died by that saying.
Uh-huh. What happened to him?
Well, the poor fella suffered from ulcers. So one day, true to his favorite saying, he tried drinking spirits to cure himself. Burn the canker, he said. Well, he burnt it so thoroughly, he was dead in a week. God rest his soul.
To your grandfather and his contribution to advancing the knowledge of medicine.
One beer.
Tell me, good man, what's regarded in your country as the most prized Italian wine?
Bazd meg. Vino Greco vagy Vin Santo?
Definitely Vinsanto. A sacred wine. It's a straw wine from Tuscany. But it's still dry, and they say it works miracles.
Ah, every wine can do that, good man. It loosens men's lips and women's legs. Ha!
Ah, true. Good health.
Well then, let's move on to the next one. After all that quality stuff, let's refresh ourselves with something simpler. Would you like a hippocras?
Certainly. The better ones will go straight to our heads. And I'll admit, I do like it from time to time.
Nothing to be ashamed of. It's not easy to make a good hippocras. Mine has an unusual ingredient in it. Let's see if you can tell what it is.
Közben hallottam amúgy, ki kell találni, hogy ez a titkos összetevő benne. Ez is medium. 3/3, srácok.
Very nice. I'd say it's mint?
Precisely. It gives a nice freshness, wouldn't you say? And there's a garden full of it right behind the tavern. I don't know where to put it all.
But it's missing some kick. I reckon your cook forgot to add something.
Mit mondjuk neki? Mi hiányzik belőle? Mit mondott, mint? Enta? Hát legyen ginger.
Ginger. It's missing ginger.
But of course. The cook told me they didn't have any at the market. You have a refined tongue, good man. I'll give you that. After that hippocras, we should have something more high class. I've got a rare Hungarian wine from Eger. Very strong and very sweet.
Bring it on. This is
Bring
no
it on.
time for weak wine.
My thoughts exactly.
Nagyon bele... Harry 3 napig be lesz passzva szerintem a küldi után.
So what do you think? Good, isn't it?
4/4?
Very strong. Matured in an oak barrel, undoubtedly. Colour is excellent as well. A crimson red. The smell is heavy, spicy, almost suffocating. I have to admit, I haven't had much Hungarian wine, but maybe I should change that.
I drank this particular wine from Eger at a banquet held to celebrate the new city council. Hungarian government, Hungarian wine, and Hungarian delicacies. I was so looking forward to enjoying some nice Hungarian sausages or pate, but I ended up leaving disappointed.
How so?
They started bringing out melons, apples, plums, and all sorts of other fruit. And finally, they served fish. I don't eat fish, and fruit makes me burp. So I went hungry at a feast.
Well, I'm sorry you're disappointed, but I think they chose the food well.
Really?
I have to refer to Galen and his wisdom. Fish and fruit are foods with a cold essence. For that reason, they should all be balanced out with a warm wine, which this exquisite Hungarian surely is, because it's sweet and strong.
Very well. The fish, I can understand. It lives in the water. But fruit ripens in the sun. Why is it considered cold?
Well, it's not so much about the sun. According to Galen, fruit is cold by nature, because blood has never flowed through it.
Thanks for the explanation. I've heard these rules before, but nobody explained them as well as you just did. Oh, forget Galen. I'd still rather have a nice duck patty with my bread.
But of course, the main thing is what suits your palate, Goodman.
Well, that's Hungary checked off the list. What's next?
How about something local? I noticed there were vineyards in Kuttenberg.
But of course, we have vineyards and grapes from Burgundy that Emperor Charles himself had brought in. The local vintners grow some fine grapes, but they're still learning everything that comes after that. The local stuff gets diluted a lot. They flavor it with all sorts of shit, or leave it for vinegar.
Don't tell me you don't have a drop of anything local that would be worth trying.
Well, there's the monastery secret. A wine from the Sedlets monastery. My cousin Jerome is the custodian of the monastery vineyard.
Ah. Why is it called secret?
Taste it, and you'll see.
Interesting. There's no trace of any flavor that shouldn't be there. Neither honey nor spices. Just the pure taste of wine. But there is something to it. Something I don't recognize.
That's it, good man.
Is that the secret?
Exactly. The monks add a secret ingredient to the wine.
A secret ingredient? How do you know that?
Like I said, my cousin Jerome is the custodian of the monastery vineyard, and I handle their supply. Sometimes I bring food for the workers, new barrels, tools and the like. And from time to time, I bring them a sealed crate which smells peculiar. Jerome didn't want to tell me what's in it, but when I insisted, he told me it's some kind of incense they burn in the barrels.
Really? I've never heard of such a thing.
Neither have I. But like I said, the chest was sealed and the whole thing is shrouded in secrecy.
A real monastery secret. What should we drink next?
I'm glad you like my wine. But that's enough tasting for today. After all, I've offered you everything worth trying, and now the wine is starting to go to my head. But you're welcome to stay in my tavern as long as you like. I have to say, I really enjoyed our chat. It's rare to meet someone who really understands wine.
I enjoyed your company a lot too. Nevertheless, I won't keep you, Goodman. And I'll bid you farewell.
Harry can't miss.
If you decide to extend your stay in Kuttenberg, stop by for a drink again.
Bor kóstoló pali.
God be with you.
Legkomolyabb Rizlord. Tehát, hogy így... Kaspernek el kell mondani, hogy szoszi van. Várjál. És hogy bebassza, bassz meg. Aztán beleszek, bassza. Hol van?
but he threw me out. And you're surprised.
One rarely sees such a drunken mess.
Ratchetnek átadom az üzenetet, hogy mi zuhan. Aztán mehetünk is tovább. Nem tudom, hogy ez folytatódik el még itt, még biztos elkezdenek a hülyének szedni a...
Afternoon, sir.
I spoke to Havel.
And? How did it go?
Good. I had to drink a bit of wine to get some answers out of him, but I sacrificed myself for the cause.
And what did he say?
It took a while, but in the end, he told me sometimes crates of a special incense are brought to the vineyard, and they apparently burn it in the barrels.
What? Incense? And he wasn't just yanking your pizzle or too drunk?
He may have been drunk, but he was telling the truth. He doesn't know what incense it is, just that they get it delivered.
Right, and here's a small reward so you don't go around saying old Casper's ungrateful. But now I need you to look into it further. We need to find out what this special incense is for. We'll have to take a look in the vineyard and take some of that incense.
We, meaning me, right?
Of course I mean you. See how well we understand each other?
I'll do it, but I want more coin. It's a risky thing to do. What's more, it's the monastery's vineyard, and I don't want to end up on the wrong side of the church.
All right. I'll give you more, but I want you to know you're bleeding me dry as is.
I'm the one likely to actually bleed. Now tell me where to look. The vineyard is pretty big.
It's big, true. But there's a vineyard house right in the middle. The custodian lives there, as well as the workers. And it's also where all the supplies are stored. Besides, there's also a side garden where they grow new varieties of grapes. If you could manage to bring me a few seedlings, they could greatly help my own vineyard.
I'm on it then.
Good luck, and take care, Henry. By the way, what about the business with the Manlikas? Did you manage to get hold of the book by Bouchek?
I dealt with Havel, so I don't need the book now.
Aye, but I could really do with it. If I sold it, I could pay off at least some of my debts.
I reckon I've done enough, don't you?
Bro, amúgy megszereztük a könyvet, szerintem csak eladtuk.
Take care. A sweet red, a sparkling white, a taste that will caress your soul.
Szerintem nem, megszereztük a csajtól a könyvet. Nem, kurvára eladtuk. Az baj, abban a gecibe sem fogunk tudni bejutni oda, ellopni a kardot, mert azt szerintem hard lopik. Very hard. Van elvileg egy olyan perkünk, hogy Dreaded Warrior. Ja, az ad ilyen... Aha. Kiszedjük annak a második részét. Ja. Nem tudom, bazni, ezt a borosat folytassuk. Vagy... Jó, vegyük fel a mellékküldit. Kíváncsi vagyok rá, hogy mi ez a küldi ott. És utána folytatjuk vagy a főküldit, vagy valamelyik mellékküldit, mert ez a boros nem érdekel annyira. Majd biztos megcsináljuk. Csak vannak nálam ilyen cuccok. Melyiket el tudok adni? Amúgy vannak. Akad egy-két cucc, ha. De akkor itt a bátyúcsnál eladom szerintem, akárki van itt. Remélem van pénzed.
So that good day to you. I'll be. My goodness, friend, you're.
Fuck you.
Would you repair it?
Ennyi? Meg se éri.
What do you have for...
Szel. Ennyi goldod van? 890. Fasza. Szóval miket lehet venni? Shieldek azok nem kellenek. Lockpick amúgy jöhet. Amúgy ennyi cucc.
You'll have to give me. Let's agree on a.
Kettő 20 helyett amúgy. 310.
That's quite a sum.
Aha, 300. 2 hát 300.
I was glad to be of help to you.
Közbátyja. Igárdom, ezeket mind fel tudnám venni, bazd meg. De valahogy este be kéne jutni. Szerintem a lenti csatornákban, hogy azért be tudnánk jutni, és ott jönnénk ki valahol. Jó.
The last person I saw this happen.
Damn it. Fuck me over. Hallo.
Valahogy itt van fenn a küldő. Skate rim baszod.
You said you needed some help with something. What's going on?
Something's happened. Oh, a real mess. And I need help from someone reliable.
What is it?
When I was fishing around
Harry,
for
ez nagyon
information about
reliable. Nem
Liechtenstein,
bír megállni a lábán.
I cast the net a bit
Zseniális.
too wide. And one of the servant girls I questioned was just found dead.
You think she was killed because of you?
I don't know. If I did, I wouldn't be asking you for help.
I'll help you. Tell me all about it. Who was this dead girl?
Her name was Alice. She was an ordinary, pretty girl. She worked as a maid. I heard they found her all hacked up, tossed somewhere by the town wall. Oh, folk in town are saying it was absolute
Alice
slaughter.
valaki ezt
They
nagyon
took the body to
legyilkolta.
the morgue by the St. Peter and St. Paul cemetery.
I'll go take a look at her. See if I can find anything.
I think that would be for the best. Though, I don't think it'll be a very pretty sight. You can ask the gravedigger for details. He'll know the most.
Bro, I am the grave digger.
Do you think there could be something bigger behind the murder?
I don't know. Maybe she just got caught up in something. But it's strange. Why would someone do her like that? That's the kind of thing you do when you want to send someone a message.
What was Alice trying to find out for you?
She always brought me the freshest gossip overheard from her master. And lately, what the other maids in town were saying.
And did you learn anything important from her? Something someone would kill her for?
That's the thing. All she brought me was gossip. Who was cheating on who wasn't going to confession, those sorts of things. So you'll have to figure out the rest for yourself.
What about your other girls? Are they all right?
Yes, fortunately. I'm careful enough to keep them pretty much in the dark about my plans. That's why Alice's death shocked me so much.
What are you gonna do next?
I'd like to ask the others if they noticed anything suspicious. If someone is following them and the like, but...
But you don't want to scare them.
I'm scared myself. For them. Maybe nobody knows about them yet. If someone was to follow me, I could give them away. And I can't risk that. I don't want anyone else to die because of me.
What if I go and see them?
They don't know you, Henry. You'd only scare them. I'll figure something out. In the meantime, find out everything you can about Alice.
Yo.
I know everything I need.
Good. Go to that graveyard, talk to the gravedigger, and take a look at that poor girl's body. In the meantime, I'll try to find out more. Then we'll put it all together, and I'll be damned if we can't come up with something.
Fifth commandment. Aha. Jó, valami... Szóval, amit... Tudok enni. Morsi.
Come here.
Morsi,
Come here.
Azt mondja, na mindegy. Ja.
Kind master, eh, doggy?
Jó, hol van akkor a temető? Nem. Ez a vájnos. Amúgy itt is van még egy mellékküldi. Ezt este tudnánk megcsinálni. Viszont akkor a vájnosot leveszem, és akkor... Ez kell nekünk, ugye? Jó. Elmegyünk ide, de előtte megnézzük ezt a házat is. Legalább útban van mindkettő. Nem tudom, bazd meg, fél. Hát lehet átváltok majd armor setre. Hogy menjünk a Trip Lord setbe. Ez az armor set is azért baszó. Hármast. Jó, menjünk ilyenbe. Félek, hogy bemegyek a házba és rám jönnek. Na, azért így érzem, hogy lassabban megy a pali. Csináljunk már itt egy prayinget. Várjál csak. Érzem, hogy lassabban megy amúgy a pali, meg nagyon gyorsan fogy a staminám full setbe.
The angel of the Lord declared unto
Mary,
and she conceived of the Holy Spirit. Hail Mary. Mary said, Behold the handmaid of the Lord. Be it done unto me according to thy word. Hail Mary. And the word was made flesh, and dwelt among us. Hail Mary. Pray for us, O Holy Mother of God, that we may be made worthy of the promises of Christ. Let us pray. Pour forth, we beseech thee, O Lord, thy grace into our hearts, that we, to whom the incarnation of Christ thy Son was made known by the message of an angel, may by his passion and cross be brought to the glory of his resurrection, through the same Christ our Lord. Amen.
Ott van a fullos buff. Morzsi, bazd, majdnem beletoltál mapp alá. Hol vagy? A kurva anyádat.
Ha! Had a few swigs this early.
Fuck you.
Big, strong pods. Hop!
Én nem akarsz nekem potokat adni?
The finest wares, quality goods.
Anyádat. Bazd meg, Henrynek a kardját tudnak upgrade-elni. Csak mit tudom én, vagy 10 órával ezelőtt nem sikerült. Mert nem volt elég jó a craftmanem. Szerintem már azóta fejlődtünk annyit, hogy meg tudnám csinálni. Valahogy... Várj, ez az a ház, ide kell bemenni. Csak majd.
Halt! Who's there? Oh.
Inyek the Greaser.
Corva, you really startled me there.
What?
You've gotta help me.
God damn it, Hog! What have you done? We won't get anything out of him now.
Bazd meg, Hog.
What the fuck happened here?
Well, he had a fall.
Aha, igen. Oli elesett. Nem úgy néz ki, tesó.
He fell. He looks more like he got the shit beaten out of him.
Oh, look, he started it.
I think it'd be better if you told me the truth.
Well, Chenyek sent me to go and ask about them symbols. Polite like.
Tífes küldi. Vágom.
Only this bastard started fucking with me.
And what happened next?
He was laughing in my face, giving me all sorts of riddles. So I lost it and gave him a bit of a slap. Only he caught another one from the table on the way down and it ended up like this.
Chenyek had a hunch this might happen. Did you find out anything about the symbols, at least, before this?
When I start seeing red, I don't ask no questions.
Do you remember anything, at least? Anything?
Well, he talked to me in riddles. So I tell him I ain't no little kid, and to talk to me normal like.
And then?
When he saw the smoke coming out of my ears, he said he'd show me some important parchment, but that annoyed me even more. Do I look like a fucking scribe?
Was there something written on it?
Well, how should I know? I gave him a slap, and that was that. Well, take a look at it yourself. I reckon you got a better head on you. He had some parchment on him.
Bazd meg, Hog. Úra sok mindent fogunk kideríteni. Ali tényleg elesett.
Parchment on him. Well, can you read it?
Miért van egy halott patkány amúgy?
I can't read.
Bro, igen, tudom, hogy nem tudsz olvasni. Melyik volt az? Itt van.
Take a look yourself. So, did you read it?
Yes, but unfortunately for you, it's another riddle.
Della!
Something about a vineyard and running water. I can't make much sense of it.
The bastard! He's fucking with us, even from beyond the grave!
Well, it's our only lead to find out anything about the symbols.
Oh, I don't have the noggin for this shit, Henry. Chenyek has the quickest wit of all of us. If you can't crack it, you can ask him. But please, don't tell him nothing about me. We won't come up with nothing new.
Vineyard. Na várjál. Kiszedem. Melyik? Na ez most hogy van? Aha. Azért idő, de amúgy ki az Chenyek lehet tud segíteni. De azt mondja, hogy vineyard in the town. Strange, but who knows. Na most van egy vineyard itt a városba, ahol a csajt rizeltük. Valahol itt talán ez lenne az, és tőle szereztük meg a könyvet, amit ugye utána szerintem eladtam. De vissza tudunk menni megkérdezni, de mindegy, menjünk át ide a templomhoz, nézzük meg a holttestet. Ezt a hülyét is el kéne ásni. Jó, inkább rád zárom az ajtót, Hog, ne csinálj semmit, jó? Üljél itt, bazd meg. Egy very easy lockpick. Na, bezárom, nem így rám jöjjön pont valaki. Kíváncsi vagyok, hogy mi van itt. Ez a 44 lockpick azért odabasz. És itt van még több lockpick. Tudok aludni is. Meg ez is egy easy lockpick. Cellar door key jöhet.
Key's pretty rusty. Can't have been used for quite a while.
Ennyi? Ezek a szarok vannak itt csak. Nem tudok semmit használni. Max a szappant. Jó. Na. What? Mi a rák bajod van neked, te szardarab? Na, hol van a priest bar?
My God! Why are you all covered in blood?
Nem is vagyok véres.
I would like to atone for my sins before God, Father.
I'm tempted to banish you from the holy ground, blasphemous child. Your repentance must begin as soon as possible.
Maybe some other.
Don't till we meet again.
És vele kéne beszélni. Hanem... Aha. Veled kéne beszélni, mi?
What's the matter? Did you know her?
Alice.
Aha, ő Alice.
She was almost like a sister to me. We served together for years in the same house. Why'd you ask? Who are you?
I'm trying to find out who did this to her. I'm afraid the killer might want to go after my friend as well.
Ah, I understand.
Who did you serve?
Our master is a local merchant. He is trying his hand at trading wine.
How did Alice get along with your master?
Fine. Just like with everyone. Our master is a bit strict, but he's fair.
What's his name? Can I speak to him?
Why? But you can't see him anyway. He's on a trade trip to Prague.
It occurred to me that maybe he could have done it.
No, he couldn't. He was gone when it happened. He hadn't been home in several weeks. And besides, why would he kill them others too? He never even knew them.
What others?
You haven't heard. A few girls, like our Alice, died before. All really pretty girls.
Ha. Akkor nem Alice az első csaj, akit kinyírtak ugyanilyen módon, vagy hasonló módon, és mind komoly kislány volt, hogy magyarosan fogalmazzak.
Do you know of any suitors she might have had?
I know she was seeing someone. Why?
I'd like to talk to him as well.
But I don't know who it was. Alice said he was rich and dressed nicely, but she promised him she'd never tell anyone his name.
And you never saw him?
No, never. I don't even know where she met with him.
Do you know what exactly happened to Alice?
No. Nobody saw or heard nothing. One day she just didn't come home. And then they found her. Like this.
What do you mean, like this?
You haven't seen her yet, have you?
I haven't.
Then don't. It's a horrible thing to see. She was such a pretty girl. She had such beautiful brown hair. And it didn't even leave that untouched.
What do you mean?
Who could have cut off her hair like that? And why? None of it makes sense.
So, I'll leave you to mourn in peace now.
Na. De ő Ő elvisz. Igen.
Let's see what we have here.
Damn. Ja, sem.
My God. Someone really did a number on her. Oh, they ripped open her entire belly. And they didn't stop there. There must have been buckets of blood.
What have they done to you?
Jesus Christ. There's hardly any blood left in her. The place they found her must look like a slaughterhouse. I should go there and take a look. These are more like chops than cuts. Somebody must have taken a sword to her. Knife wounds would be smaller, and an axe would have made a bigger mess. But it couldn't have been a long sword. That would have been clumsy. It was something shorter and nimbler. God, that madman cut off both her breasts and bits of flesh. How did he do it all afterwards?
Nem ilyen kiskéssel vagy baltával.
Did he really keep all the pieces? Nobody could be that sick, could they? Just some scratches and bruises, that's all. The killer probably surprised her. She didn't even have time to defend herself. Her face is a little bruised and cut, but nobody cut her there. But she has a dark ring around her neck. Was she strangled? The murderer must have had pretty strong hands, and her hair is all matted with blood and hacked off. I don't even know what colour it was. Maybe there's something more to it. What if the murderer kept her hair like some kind of sick trophy?
Nézzük meg a száját.
Her lips are bloody, but nothing more. Tongue still in place. But if he killed her for blabbing, I reckon he'd have cut out her tongue or something, wouldn't he? So, the murderer must have awfully strong hands, because he strangled her and left a dark ring around her neck. Then he took a short sword or saber and started hacking at her. She's missing parts of her torso, but they aren't by the body. He also cut off most of her hair.
Hát bazdmeg, ennyiből én nem tudom, basszus. De szerintem nem Catherine miatt tölte meg.
Cut off her breasts, but left her tongue. Then left her lying there for all to see. To send a message, maybe? Or a warning? Only if it was a warning for telltales, he would have cut out her tongue or something, wouldn't he? I don't know why he killed her, but I don't think it's because of Catherine.
Jó, meg vagyunk ezzel is. De várjál már, itt mi a pénisz kell csinálni? De várjál. Nem vagy a grave digger, ugye?
What would you like?
You must be the local gravedigger.
That's right.
De azért már most megcsináltuk, na
At
mindegy.
least them that can speak do.
I'm Henry.
Greetings, Henry. What do you need?
That dead girl you have in the morgue. Alice.
You've seen her? Poor thing. Who could have done such a thing?
That's what I'm trying to find out. Do you know anything about her?
She's gone to meet her maker. What more do you want to know? You want to take away a piece of her? Well, you can't. Not a hair off her head, a bloody scrap of cloth, or a thumb. You hear?
I don't want to take anything. I need to find something out.
Like what exactly?
Who killed her?
Why?
I'm worried something might happen to my friend.
That's true. She wasn't the first, and we can only pray that she'll be the last. It's true that Lumiere ain't shown no interest in her yet. I wouldn't expect that from him no more.
who's this Lumiere? Another one of those gawkers and collectors?
No, no. He actually tried to help.
Help? How?
Well, he was investigating them others.
Right. You said she wasn't the first.
Aye. We had a couple of similar cases. Lumiere said they was all killed by the same murderer.
And how did he come to that conclusion?
How do I know? Best ask Lumiere yourself.
Do you remember how many girls were killed?
You mean you don't know nothing about it? Here, even the sparrows are squawking about it.
I haven't been in Kuttenberg very long.
I see. There's been one every few weeks for the past year.
Az még akkor majdnem hetente megölnek egy kislányt.
What's this Lumiere got to do with this?
Well, like I told you, he used to work for the bailiff. I think he was a scribe.
A scribe keeps records in the Black Chronicle, though I've never heard of one doing his own investigations.
Well, the old bailiff wasn't all that interested in the common folk. But Lumiere, he was quite helpful. Folk heard about him and went to him with whatever was troubling them.
Ami a plétre rámegy, meg itt a nyakrésznél, ami a nyak alatt van.
I'd like to speak with Lumiere. Do you know where I can find him?
At his home in Bohemia Street. That's near the church. You won't find him at the bailiff's no more. I don't know exactly why, though. Seems he had some quarrel with the bailiff.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
It's my pleasure, especially helping someone from the land of the living again. Actually, wait a mo. Speaking of the living, there's a girl what comes here and grieves over that dead maid. I think her name is Barbara.
I know. I've already spoken to her.
Aha. Good then. Lots of luck to you.
Köztesem. Mit csinálsz itt Morsiba? Az meg iszol az izéből? Ez megint hülye kérdés lesz, át kell menni oda. Valahol felfedeztem egy Taylort. Egy Taylor ganget. Hol volt Mr. Taylor gang? Itt. És nem tudom, itt tudok venni olyan cuccot? Ami a... Nem is tudom, melyik kéne. Van. Ez, aha. Ez body. De hogy ez micsoda? Ez coat. Elvileg. Fenti résznél. Nem. Aha. Ez meg hood. Megnézem, kíváncsi vagyok rá. Azért megint elkalandozok amúgy. Megint nem a főküldit csinálom, de faszom. Annyira jó az a játék amúgy. Tehát ilyenek kell lenni egy játéknak, egy open worldnek, hogy nézz ide-oda, hallod, hiába fel van véve a főküldibe, az meg elvisz a játék magával. Ilyen magyar címereset néznék amúgy, hátra lenne olyan. Tudom, az előző adásban találtunk, csak szar volt, és szerintem eladtam. Várjál, lehet a lóba van benne? Nem. Szerintem ez lesz az. Csak már. Aha. És ezzel leszek, ezt rákkolom. Ezt itt hagyom, de amúgy megnézzük ezen kívül is. Csak meg kéne mosakodnom. Az tényleg geci lassú így az armorba, Henry. Itt a Taylor.
I was just about to close up shop. Date here.
Nehogy bezárja itt előttem, mert fejbe
What do you have for
rúglak.
sale?
Ó. Jaj, de most ez rá is megy. Az vagy... Ja, na, de ez egy sima belt, vagy hogy van? Hunter belt, aha. Night beltet veszek, az fix. Noble belt, hát szar. Igen, az a baj ezzel, hogy... Ez amúgy valami... Nincs valami... Arok vannak amúgy. Mármint, hogy az armor az egyik se. Jó. Viszont nálad valamit el tudok adni? Hát nem sok mindent.
Let's talk about the Is this enough? Well, thank you, sir.
Megvettem ezt a pócsot.
And come again.
Jó, szétnézünk gyorsan.
And I keep getting splinters from...
Akkor lehet olyan armoröröknél... Weaponsmith... Kurva armorörök ott vannak. Hát még gyorsan ide. Bezárjatok be, please. Please. Melyik az armoror?
The Lord be with. I'll have a look.
Vagy... Jó, ezt megveszem, ez jobb. Ezt is megveszem. Várjál. Viszont már ezt veszem meg, és akkor fullos lesz a set. 2400. Ó. Ennyi. Valamit még tudok itt eladni neked, ugye bátya? Persze, ezt. Ezt nem is tudok eladni. Nem, még ezt is eladom. Jó, akkor 2400-at fizetek. De nem gond amúgy.
Like to do something.
1008.
What would you say to this? Well, if you
1009. Na,
you see, I was glad to be of help.
elveszem az összeset, amit tudok. Van, ez jobb. Jön. És ez is jobb. És akkor a szarokat meg eladom. Répélelek, amiket tudok. Mondjuk ezt. Ezt.
I'd like to do. Wow. Wow. You see? Excellent.
Jó.
Show me your way.
Még eladom a cuccokat. Ez se kell. Meg ugye ez se kell.
I'd like to do something.
Na, mennyit tudsz adni? Ez a baj, hogy 830 kéne.
We're nearly there. You see? I'm glad you found what...
Még elvileg van nála pénz. Fogok is kivenni a lóból cuccokat, várjál csak. Érzem, geci sok, geci nagy a súlya. Move to inventory, hát ezeket is el tudnám adni.
You were looking for some. Show me your...
Ugye van, tesó. Ez csak biznisz. Többi cuccot meg nem is tudom neki eladni, mi? Kurva a nyelvet. Jó, legyen ennyi egyenlőre. 420.
That's not worth...
400.
Finally.
Közbátya. Na, majd úgyis visszajövök, és valahogy be kéne ide jutni. Hát jövök már ide is. Itt meg eladok pár cuccot.
What would you like?
Show me...
És itt fogom megnézni amúgy. Itt fogom megnézni, ebből 2 van. Egyet eladok. Ó. Hát. Nézzük csak meg itt, hogy nincs itt. Ennyi cuccod van. Ennyi cuccod van. Normális gatyát nem tudok magamra venni. Most egy életre bevásárolok elég lockpickkel, bazd meg. Tehát már van, vagy 50 lockpickem lesz. De még nekem kéne fizetni. Hát tesó, te adjál, vagy 30-at.
You really won't convince me like this.
Adj egy 10-est.
Finally! A reasonable sum. Happy to be of service, sir.
Kösz. Na. Akartam. Van ez a küldi. Van ugye ez a kardellopós cucc. De vissza kéne menni, hogy a riddle-t megcsináljuk, de... Ő küldi, ez lefele kéne menni ide. Hastállal beszélni. Ez még mit van ez is? Meg még vannak küldik, csak... Renk meg itt a Gutenberg körülötti küld... menjen ez, megyek vissza, megyek beszéljek Lumirral, most már érdekel, hogy ki a faszom öli meg a kislányokat. Az meg szarul néz ki. Szarul néz ki Henry így. Valamilyen olyan vagy valamilyen olyan kód kéne, ami passzol ehhez kicsit, vagy valami fekete. Passzomat bazd meg, még így designerkedek. Kicsis más Taylor amúgy. Ez a gond. Úgyis arra kell menni, meg van két, ezek minerök. Hát állandóan a mineröket találom meg. Igen. Még valaki? Senki, mi? Próbáljuk meg csinálni az upgrade-et a fegyverre. Nézzük meg azt, úgyis útban van. Valamim nem nőtt, valami skillem. Nem. Ja.
True enough. I need to pay the tithe and give something to the church for my father's requiem mass.
Isn't it a bit early for that?
Not your day, eh?
It's ages till St. Moses' last day. And they don't
How's it
collect
going?
tithes before then.
I expect that's not very comfortable on your back.
There's no justice without punishment.
I can hardly feel it anymore. But recently some joker passed by and put a dead fish in my breeches.
I wouldn't leave it till
The pillory for the good.
Hülye gyerek. És mi van, hogyha leszedjük? Bocs, hogy nem haladok, de... Az a baj, ad amúgy az armorra. Azért így baszóbban néz ki Henry. Mindig rakjuk fel, maradjon még rajtunk. A faszomat nem. Nem, így megyünk. Gangster shitbe. Ez a gangster. Nézzük meg itt, hát még nyitva van. Bátyus. Bátyus.
Guten Tag, mein Herr. Du hast
Guten
Glück.
Tag, motherfucker.
Show me your wares.
Az így baszól néz ki az armorra, na. Az meg ez jobb. Geci drága, mi? Ezt megvesszük, most így hát elköltöm itt a pénzeket. És ez lenne a fullos fejes, na várjál. Igen, hogy ez a fullos fejes. Ez a baj, nála sincsen. Vegyem meg a fejest is, ami nem olyan sok. Hát csak a faszt nem sok, azért 4000. Ezt annyi cuccom eladni? Nem lesz semmin baszod. Jó, tudom, hogy nála van, max visszajövünk.
Nothing to your liking, sir?
Majd este ott visszajövök. Hol? Ja, itt a gárdod, jó.
Come and take your pick.
Ez kéne. Nézzük.
Huh. Good fellow.
Axes, hands, nails. Take your pick. All quality wares.
Tools, quality tools, sheet metal, chains here, iron and steel. Tools, iron tools, tools that won't make
Nézzük
you
meg,
a
hogy
fool.
tudom.
Ironware, knives, rivets, axes. Come and take your pick.
Jó. Most fordítok.
Nail, iron nail, fine tempered nail.
Visszarakom, egy kicsit felmelegítem. Eddig jók vagyunk, mert ameddig nem szólom meg Henry, hogy elégetem, vagy túl sokáig jutom, addig jók vagyunk. Elvileg. Load that shit up. Azaz. Vissza, vissza. Gyerünk, gyerünk. Jó lesz.
God be with you, my friend.
Megfordítom.
Fine wares.
Jó.
Iron wares, knives, rivets, axes.
good.
Come and take your pick.
More and I'll fuck it up.
Tools, iron tools.
Jó. Kicsit visszarakom. Már egyszer szólt, hogy el fogom baszni sajnos.
I'll be closing
Lehet nem lesz
soon.
meg.
Shop while
Szerintem
you
elég
can.
nehéz ezt megcsinálni, direkt azért, hogy ne legyen meg egyből. Jó. Visszafordítom. Aztán.
Good. A bit more and I'll fuck it up.
Greetings to you, sir. Iron wares, knives, rivets, axes. Come and take your pick.
Oh my god, on my
What's that?
thumbs. This one's trash.
Passza. Ja. Megpróbáljuk még egyszer. Kezdem érezni. Nem kell izomból ütni amúgy.
Tools, iron tools. Tools here.
Last chance.
Az a baj,
Fine wares.
húznom kéne valahogy, vagy valamit fejlesztenem kéne.
Knives for sale. Iron and steel. All quality pieces. Tools, quality tools. Sheet metal. Chains here. Iron and steel. I'll be closing soon. Shop while you can. A fine day for some fine wares. Come and take your pick.
Gyerünk, gyerünk.
Iron nail. Fine tempered nail.
Damn it.
Azt meg.
I have to be careful not to ruin it.
Iron tools. Tools here.
Kurva életben, azok nem vagyunk még most se elég jók amúgy Blacksmithbe. De elvileg a fater tanított minket, de hát akkor hol van ez a tudás, bátyja?
Knives! Knives for sale! Iron and steel! All quality pieces!
Last chance. Fine wares.
I'll be closing soon. Shop while you can.
Iron wares. Knives, rivets, axes.
Jó.
Come and take your pick.
I have to pay attention. I've almost loused it up.
Geci, megvan. Egyszer mondtam, hogy kétszer, hogy gatyesz lesz. Szerintem egyszer.
Quality
Remélem komoly lesz.
Chains here, iron and steel.
Bro is him.
Tools! Iron tools! Tools here!
Please legyen jó, please legyen jó. Ott van. Reforged Achievement. És ami nem a legjobb quality, mert ennél a 3-asnál van egyen jobb a Master. Fuck this shit, boy. Várj, de most újra tudom megint csinálni. Nem, aha. Aha. Hát... Assza. Mindegy. Meglett amúgy. Megvan az új kardunk is, és hát az továbbfejlesztett. Hát mi van, bátyos? Tudom repairelni.
Worried about well. What a shame. I'm done haggling.
A kurva anyádat akkor, jó?
Great. Happy to be of service. But take care, sir. I'll have.
Jó. Megint elkalandoztunk egy kicsit. Mehetünk, hol is kell menni? Ide, ugye? Ja. Utána szerintem visszamegyek ezt a zöld küldét megcsinálni, amikor annak is tehát ezért mondom, hogy zseniális a játék, mert hogy ott ez a öreg pali, aki amúgy egy knight, aki ki akart rabolni, és itt így rám akart ambusolni, és akkor végül életben hagytuk, illetve megígértük neki, hogy elmenjünk és visszaszerezzük az armorját. Na és ott van, azt hiszem Sigismundnak... Nem vagy Lumière, ugye?
Lumière?
Oh.
Sigismundnak van egy kempje, és elvég oda kell elmenni talán, azt hiszem.
Not so loud.
I need to ask you something.
I said not so loud. I have a splitting headache.
That's some hangover. He's useless to me like this. Unless I'm willing to wait for him to sleep it off, I'll have to get him some kind of cure or potion.
Miért? Adjak neki potit. Adok neki potit.
Sober him up.
A faszt. De hogy azt adom neked?
No.
Milyen? Adok neked egy... cheap wine. Tessék. Kapsz 2-t. Ja, várjál. Aha, akkor csak egyet adok neked.
More booze. Christ. I'm gonna puke.
Drink up. It'll make you feel better.
Better already. Wait, what? Who? What are you doing here? Who are you?
My name is Henry.
And what do you want from me?
I'm trying to find out who killed a certain girl. And I was sent to you.
To me?
Lehet meg kéne menni ezt a kurva fejes.
What for?
Are you Lumière from the rat house? The scribe?
I used to be. Now I'm just Lumière the madman.
Well, you don't look crazy.
Yeah. But I am. I see things in my head that aren't real. And then I point my finger at the wrong people. I'm the biggest madman in Kuttenberg.
But I need your help.
If I were you, lad, I'd leave it be. You can't help that girl anymore, anyway. You'll just end up hurting yourself.
Come now, Lumière.
Poor girls. Nobody was all that interested in it, except for me. We let it be in the end. We let a monster walk among us. No way. You can't solve this yourself.
She deserves justice. I simply can't let her killer run free.
You mean well.
Basszom,
You
megveszem
don't
ezt
know
a
what you're
fejes
getting yourself
4000-ért.
into.
Nem érdekel.
I searched high and low.
Hát le tudnám
And
alkotni,
what
vagy
did I get out of
3000-re.
it? Just mockery. What makes you think you can find out more than I did?
I can use my brain.
Because I'm stubborn, and I don't have any other choice. I'll get to the truth no matter what.
You think that will suffice?
If not, I'd have been dead long ago. Bled out from a human arrow.
All right. Talk to me. Who was this dead girl?
Her name was Alice. She worked as a maid.
A maid? That fits. Yarka was a maid too. As were most of the other victims. What did she look like? What did he do to her?
I think that he strangled her first, and then went at her with a longer blade and disemboweled her.
Did you notice the strangulation right away? It took me a while. Maybe you really will track him down.
Do you think it's the same murder?
Counting your girl, that makes 6 victims who were first strangled and then mutilated. If it's not all the same person, they must be collaborating
jól kinéző
This
kislány.
is the 6th one. How long has he
És
been killing?
mindegyik amúgy
Probably
maid
about a
volt,
year now.
tehát szolgáló.
Sometimes it takes him months.
És mindegyiket
Sometimes weeks.
először megfojtották, és
But I'm
utána
including missing
trancsírozták szét.
Stanya and Zdena.
Why are you counting the missing girls?
Because I think someone killed them, and we just haven't found them yet.
Did the dead girls have anything in common?
Aside from being pretty young girls with no proper family or background, no. I couldn't find much.
Do you think somebody is killing them because they're poor and nobody will miss them?
Certainly. If somebody killed the daughter of a local lord, no stone would be left unturned.
But why does he even kill in the first place?
I don't know. Maybe he hates women. Damn it. I feel like I'm going in circles and can't get out.
Did you have any suspects back then?
You can always find some suspect. I always dragged the most suspicious ones to the body in the morgue by force. And they threw up at the sight. Or fainted.
Couldn't it have just been an act?
Fainting? Vomiting? That's hard to act. I'd swear none of them did it.
Why were you looking into it? Who were those dead girls to you?
I don't know what people told you about me, but for many long years I was a scribe for Kuttenberg's bailiff. Kuttenberg is a big city with a lot of people. Silver, silver, silver. Mining it, smelting it, stealing it. There's always something going on. The bailiff was always running from hell to Hades, from one rich man to another, settling their quarrels. Often trivial nonsense.
But there are more than just rich burghers and lords in the city.
Exactly. There are common folk too. There's a lot more of them, and their troubles are usually more serious. So when one of them came to the bailiff's one time, and the bailiff was running around somewhere, I started to deal with it myself. I was pretty good at it too.
Behind the bailiff's back?
Not really. Andreas supported my activities until recently.
What happened?
I don't want to talk about it. Sorry.
Ennyi? Aha.
And what about the other 2 victims?
It all started with them, though nobody did much about it at the time. The first one worked as a bathhouse maid. They called her Chestnut. She'd only been in town for a short while, and nobody really knew her. So I couldn't find out anything more. But the other one, Libushka, she was from Loretz. She was a maidservant, too. I also talked to her mother. She said she was really cheerful and outgoing. There were lots of suitors circling around her, but she refused them all. She knew she was pretty and knew she could do better than some farmhand.
You mean she wanted someone higher up?
That's what it sounded like. But her mother never found out who she had her eye on.
Interesting. I'll try to see what else I can find out from the mother. Where can I find her?
In the graveyard, lad. The poor woman died of grief. It's sad to say, but we can't help those 2 dead girls now. And they can't help us with our investigation either. There's nobody else left who could tell us anything about them.
Jó, akkor mi lett
What can you tell
Jarkával?
me about Yarka?
She wasn't the first. But thanks to her, people started taking an interest. She was a maid in a German family. By all accounts, she was a pious, polite girl. She was orphaned as a child. The priest from the Church of St. Peter and Paul, Father Prokop, raised her. They found her body tossed behind a barn at the edge of town. She was cut all the way from her neck downwards. An awful sight to behold.
Did you have any suspects?
At first, I thought the son from that family did it. A murderer is usually someone close, you know. But then I changed my mind.
Why?
Well, for one, I remembered the two girls before her who ended up almost the same. Besides that, when I talked to the lad, he seemed he wasn't the least bit interested in Yarka. Then his mother told me that they threw her out a week before the murder because she was a harlot who stayed out till all hours of the night. That really surprised me. Because Father Prokop had vouched for her good reputation. But who knows? Maybe he just didn't want to admit what had become of her.
And what about that Zdena? You said her body was never found.
Exactly. But to tell the truth, nobody spent much time looking for it. Besides Alice, Zdena was the most recent victim. It's only been a few weeks since she went missing, but I suppose nobody wanted to do any more digging.
But if her body was never found, how do you know she was killed?
Because she was the same type as the other girls. Maybe the prettiest of them all. Young, beautiful. A real live one. Lively as the devil. She was a thief.
Opa.
A pickpocket. I never could pin it on her, though. She always found some way to get out of it.
Maybe she robbed the wrong people and had to get out of town.
Maybe. She had a partner in crime by the name of Strunad. Quite a number. He's always sitting in the hole, boozing. When I asked him about Zdena, he told me he'd rather rip his own tongue out than talk.
Do you think he'd be more forthcoming with me?
He might be. You're not known all over town like a catchpole. It's worth a try. Besides, it might still be fresh in his memory. That would be a great help.
What about Stanya?
She was an alehouse wench in a tavern of ill repute called the Hole in the Wall. You have no idea how much I'd like to believe that. Only there was a lot of blood. Unfortunately, the investigation wasn't very successful. The Hole is a world of its own, and the people there aren't very forthcoming with information.
Did you suspect anybody?
You could suspect every second man there. Those people have nothing but thievery and deceit in their eyes. The innkeeper, Mole, definitely knew Stanya, since she worked for him. But he isn't all that chatty either.
So if I want to learn anything more, I have to ask this mole in the hole?
Yeah. He
Mole
still
in the
runs the
hole.
place.
All right. It seems I know everything I need to know. It seems there's some killer on the loose here. He murders brunette girls and disfigures their bodies. His first victim was apparently the maid Yarka. I'll go and question her guardian, Father Prokop. Another two possible victims of the same killer are Stanya and Zdena. They both hung around a dodgy tavern called the Hole in the Wall.
There has to be some
Igen, a
hidden
Hole in the
connection
Wall-t, azt ugye
between these
ismerjük,
cases.
mert ott csináljuk a
I hope
típes
you'll find
küldőket.
it.
Ott nem vettek valami pár küldőt, ezt nem tudom megcsinálni.
Otherwise, we won't have anything to go on.
When you learn something more,
majd megnézzük.
stop by and see me.
Lehet felveszem
You've
azokat
aroused
is.
a bit of hope in me, lad. I hope you won't disappoint me.
Na, bátyával mindent megtudtuk. Ez a te helyed? Bátyos. Ha? Mi van, hogy itt vannak fennek hullák? Hangover. What? De mennyi ez? Azért már 9 óra van. Iszok egy bort, mert úgy lemegy a hangoverem. Ugye? Ja, ment lejjebb. Nézzük már itt még szét. Ott micsoda?
So, that thing with your aunt, did you make up?
Not a chance. I'd sooner see hell freeze over.
Ah, that's a shame. There's something I need from her.
You've got legs, haven't you? Go and see her then.
You know what she did. Since the two of you had that quarrel, she turned her back on the whole family.
I tried to make peace with her, but she slammed.
Overeatingeltem, de miért? Overeatingeltem, aha, fuck it. Na jó.
God bless.
9 óra van, sötétedik. Ó. De itt kell dumálgattunk. Lassan amúgy a kardot el kéne lopni, így este megpróbáljuk majd. Van majdnem 50 lockpickünk, tehát hogy így... Jó, próbáljuk meg ezt, próbáljuk meg itt a pappal, a monkkal, az propcon monk, hogy ki a rákkal, csak nem fog tudni kimenni. Beszélni vele hát, ha még képben van az öcskös.
Good day to you.
Father, I need to ask you a few questions.
I don't have time for theological discussions, my son.
That's not why I'm here. My name's Henry, and I wanted to ask about the murder that happened recently. Someone killed and gutted a young maidservant and left her body lying by the city walls. And I hear it's not the first time this has happened.
Another one murdered. May the Lord grant her eternal rest. Why is it you ask?
I fear for my sister. She's also a maid.
Yes. Fear for those close to you is commendable. What would you like to hear?
One of the other victims was a girl named Yarka. But I reckon you know that, don't you? What can you tell me about her?
About Yarka? She was an ordinary girl. She served the von Groll family.
Why don't you respect Lumir?
That's my business. You needn't concern yourself about that. I won't tell you anything.
Come now, Father. I'm not just asking out of curiosity. This is about all the dead girls. Isn't it written in scripture, speak up for those who have no voice?
A layman quotes the Bible to me. Fine. Lumir accused me of her murder.
Nah.
What?
Yes. He slandered me in public.
And
how...
What happened then?
It turned out he was deranged. How could he even think such a thing? He's finished in Kuttenberg.
Where did you know Yarka from?
I knew her since she was a little girl. Knew her family.
And?
I was her uncle. When my brother and his wife died, I took care of her.
You raised her? A priest with a child?
Yes. Unfortunately, I'm not the first of the clergy to have a child on the side. But at least everyone knew Yarka wasn't my own daughter.
How does that even work? Did you have her with you at the presbytery?
When she was small, I could. But when she grew up, she had to go. It wouldn't look right.
No offense, but how did you know what to do? Without a wife, without a family? I would have been lost.
I was a bit, son. When she was smaller, it was fine, but when she grew up a bit, maybe I was too hard on her.
Why do you think you were too hard on her?
Yarko was an orphan, with no family and no possessions. Her only chance of a good life was a good upbringing. And then, a husband. But the more I led her in that direction, the more she resisted me.
Who do you think killed her?
William, that pig of Satan. He gambles in the tavern on All Saints' Day and leads the locals astray. Yarka always went there to listen to music.
Why do you think it was William? Do you have any evidence?
Evidence? He's a skirt chaser, a tool of Satan. He messes with poor girls' heads.
And does anyone else come to mind? No other man spoke with her?
No, absolutely not.
I've heard enough, Father. I'll be going.
Son, I'll give you some good advice. Don't listen to Lumiere. That man has gone completely mad.
Oksa. Jó. A péniszom már. 9 óra, vagy már 9 óra van? Azt fogom csinálni. Várok egy órát. Kicsit sötétebb legyen. Azaz. Most meg fogjuk kísérelni ellopni a kardot. Mindenféleképpen ezt kell csinálni. De ez egy hardlockpick, ha jól emlékszem. Ezt meg tudjuk oldani valahogy. Ami még lehet azon, hogy egy olyan föld alatti alagút, tehát a Gutenbergi föld alatti alagút rendszerbe valahol fel tudnánk kijutni. Bazen, fingom sincs, hogy mi hogy van. Itt a bátyus? Aha. Igen, itt végig tudok menni. Várjál, csak azt nem tudom, mi hogyha szettet váltunk. Ha szettet váltunk, akkor noise az kevesebb, ugye? 100-ra noise-unk full armorba. Ugye a noise az kevesebb. Igen, lehet kéne egy ilyen rabló, vagy egy ilyen cickánykodó szett. Ez nagyot menne. Jó, mindegy, így megyünk, mert gyorsabbak vagyunk, nem csapunk annyi zajt, illetve nem látnak annyira. Hogy van? Bazzeg, itt valamit elbasztam. Itt valahol körbe tudok menni, elvileg. Aha. Ez az. Most teljesen rossz helyen vagyok.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Greetings.
Thanks, brother. Ha itt tudom megkerülni. Mi a picsa ez a Black. Egy küldi lenne? Hogy ez egy küldi? Aha. Elvetjük. Azok.
Why not? I'll sit for a spell.
Sit down, have an ale, and you won't be sorry you did. I've got a canny job for you.
Nézzük, milyen munkád van, bátyja.
Yeah, read, kidder.
You wouldn't happen to have any work for me, would you?
I'll tell you, we could use a canny bloke like you. Set yourself down here. And if you take the job, you'll get a heap of chink.
I won't turn my nose up at a heap of chink. But what was that Horfin Foy supposed to be?
A cout lad. A strong bloke. I can see you're not for here. We have a bit of fash we need a hand with.
I see. I mean, I actually don't. I'm not a miner.
And that's just why I need a bloke like you. Look, I'm Vlach, gaffer of the St. Anthony Pit. They call us the Striped Tonys.
Yakkers? Striped Tonys?
Aye. There's a heap of shafts here in the mound, and each has its own gang of yakkers, miners, who all think they're the canniest. Only now, our festival is coming up, and there's always some backcast around it.
What happens? But keep it brief, please.
Our mound holds a miners' shoot fest and archery, and our gang always wins. But this year it's fucked. Our Anthony got lost and we can't compete without him. And the Saints are behind it. They want to bring us to our knees.
So, what's all this to do with me?
We need a fella that the Saints don't ken. Someone who can get in their alehouse and nick our stang back. I'm certain they're hiding it there. There'll be a heap of chink in it for you, kidder, if you can do this for us.
What does your standard actually look like?
It's a red and white stang, like a pole, with a carving of St. Anthony on it, and all gilded at the top.
Where can I find that alehouse?
No bother. It's in the Italian Quarter, near the upper church. You can't miss it, kidder.
All right. A church can't be hard to spot.
The Saints meet and play dice beneath the alehouse. There's only one way in from below, through an old abandoned mine shaft.
All right. I'll take care of your fash for you. But it'll cost you some chink.
I'm glad to hear it, kidder. I could see you're a canny lad. You'll definitely get a nice boyfriend, but be careful. That foreman bringer theirs is a right awful bastard.
Thanks. I'll be careful.
Elvettük ezt is. Yankers and Flash. Aha. Jó. Oké, majd megcsináljuk, hogyha ott járunk. Csak itt ki tudok menni. Ki hát? Na.
At your service, sir.
Az meg. Ura szar lesz itt. Mindig elmegy egy őr. De csak melyik az? Ez az? Van ott bent? Nem látom, van ott bent valaki? Itt van biztos. Vettem potit, ugye? Mentős potit. Van 2. Csak 2. Jó. De simából van amúgy. A simából van 9. Jó, akkor mentek egyet ezzel. Bam. Oké. Azt mondja, hogy very hard pass meg a lockpick. Az baj, majd mögöttem. Ja.
Oh, bloody hell.
Szerencsé, hogy geci be volt baszva, bassz meg. Még Geci be volt baszva, azt alig nem vett észre.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
God be with you.
God be with you, motherfucker. Mennyit akadjál gecibe? Ah. Jó. Nem csak átrakja máshol. Ezt nagyon elkaptam, de várj, gondolkozzunk megint. Megint az a baj, csak lövöm elfele a lockpickeket. Nincs valami olyan, ami plusz izét ad. Jó, potiknál, ami ad ugye hívhez cuccot. Én az ad kettőt nekem a tífes cuccomra, de tudom fejleszteni. Kurva élet, bassz meg. Még nagy lenne. Ez a Master Lock kéne. Jó. Hát megiszom ezt. Van valami? Megiszom ezt, hát ha így. De neked is pont most kell itt jönnöd. Megvan. Ez valahol. Cickány Harry. Bazd meg. Olyan, hogy fent lesz. És ez mi? Ez egy oldalsó aj? Ja, aha, jó, fuck it. Bent lesz bazeg, gyorsan. Vagy lassan kéne menni. Kurvára nem tudom, hogy ki hol van. Remélem már alszanak így 11-kor. Az itt írja, igen. Brotherhood Sword. Várj, hol a picsába lehet egy kard? Vagy valami inventoryba. Én nem kockáztatok, hanem inkább mentek itt még egyet. Fuck it. Szerintem ott lesz amúgy. De mindjárt körbenézünk. Most az egész helyet ki fogom rabolni. Nem érdekel. Kell a 4000 goldos fejes, bazd meg. 4000 goldot össze kell gyűjteni. Szerintem itt lesz valamelyik, várjál csak. Ez a Guild Longsword. Szerintem ez lesz az, mi? Miért csak azt, a többit miért nem tudom levenni és eladni? Aha. Ez az. Jó, ez megvan, de én itt nem állok meg, mert Henry, tudjuk milyen Henry. Mindent el kell lopni. Itt van valami? Szarok, bazd meg. Valaki elkezdett keresni. The fuck it. Az meg itt nincs semmi. Huszas a tív cuccom. Ennyi. Az a baj, már lent keres valaki. Valahogy úgy kéne. Azért így sincsen semmi. Legalább van egy kis gold. Jó. Szerintem van még egy emelet. Nem tudom, hogy menj.
Hey! What you do with that lot? You better pay me compensation, you blackguard.
Hold on. Let's talk about this.
Ki a gecim vagy?
How dare you? We won't pit up with thieves here. You'll give everything back and pay compensation, or I'll go and get the guards.
And what if I punched you in the face, eh?
You think I'm afraid of you, fucker? I'm in the right here. And if you try to hurt me, the guards will haul you off and deal with you.
Mi, hogyha gyorsan megölöm?
Leave me alone.
All right, I'm going to get a guard.
You're in for an ass kicking, you piece of shit!
Jó. Oké. Van mentésünk, szerencsére. Megpróbáltam. Az, hogy túl gyorsan futnak, az meg lehet őket, vagy amikor el tud kapni. Jó, akkor hol vagyunk? Itt vagyunk, ugye? Igen. Nem kell levenni ezt a szart. Viszont én még felmennék megnézni, mi van ott. Úgyis itt van a mentés. Okosan csináltam amúgy, hogy ide mentettem. Én kiszedtem a dolgokat. Aha, ennyi. A többiben nem voltam olyan sok loot. Itt volt? De itt voltam fent. Aha, de itt még nem voltam viszont. De még ezt az egyet nézzük meg. Semmi nincsen. Assza. Mehetünk le. Hát, ha meg tudom úgy csinálni, ne vegyenek észre. Lehet, hogy oldalt fog kimenni, majd meglátjuk. Látjuk is erre mi van. Nem tudom, itt elől van valaki? De nincs senki.
Poking around that door for, right?
Nem csináltam semmit, Bratyász. Nyitva volt az ajtó. Be vagy basszol.
Get out of here!
És csak most fog jönni. Valahol most én is bezárja az ajtót, hogy itt is vagyunk. Na. Hol kell kirakni ide? City... A Town Hall. Aha. Csak az egy kihívás. Valami rémlik, mert a kajak jobban megvannak itt a melléküldik. Ez lesz valamilyen disrespect, vagy kihívás, mert valami turnament is, nem? Ez a másik küldi? Nem, ez a Brotherhoodos, ez. Szerintem... Itt tudunk majd menni a turnamentre szerintem. Hú, amúgy az is nagyon nagy lesz, biztos. Na várjál. Ez a Saint Innkeeper. Ez olyan, mint hogyha All Saints Tavern. Aha, ez az. Ami ide kell majd jönni. Ez az egyik mellékküldőhez, de fuck it. És hova kell kirakni? Ide? Aha. Ugye? És akkor Menhard meg itt lesz kint. Így van. Ez turnamentes küldi szerintem. Van egy olyan sandad gyanúm. Jó, mi az, amit még este tudunk csinálni? Amúgy már ezt a Lost Unearth akarnám megcsinálni, még ami ez lenne már a terv. Mennyiben vagyunk? 2.13-ban simán mehet. Azt hiszem ez Sigismundnak a campje, ugye? Igen, Sigismund Camps. Jó. Ezek valami könyvet nem loptam el? Vagy ezt ott hagytam? Azért ezt ott hagytam valamelyikbe. Már nem megyek vissza, mindegy. Jó. Akkor... Hát azért nem tudom mit kéne itt. Menjek el még oda. Folytassuk ezt amúgy. És nincs itt, tudom, ezt is ki akartam lootolni, basszod. Ez egy ilyen tax collector, ki a rák dolgozik itt. Itt egy hard lockpick, csak mondom. Egy tax collectornak a lootjába vajon mi, vagy a... Igen, vajon mi lehet? Ezt még kiszedem. Please, add be. 30 gold. De csöves szar. Kiszedem. Polearm. Ezt is kiszedem. Ezt is kiszedem. Ennyi. Ez szarok vannak csak nála. Jó. Ez mi? Ez mi? Figyelme. Ennyi? Oh. Tudjuk amúgy reggelig tanulni, csak mondom. És kifullozzuk, hogyha reggelig tanuljuk. Az meg csak nem itt kellett volna, mi? Ha ide jön ez a fasz, azt vágja, hogy én loptam el.
Show me.
What?
Excuse me.
Jó, kitanultam ezt is. Nem adott egyet legalább a... Nem. Egyet fejlődött amúgy, mert 17-es. Viszont, amiket én itt szereztem, ilyen cuccokat, ezeket átrakjuk a lovacskába. Mi volt még itt? Saddle. Ez nem tudom mi a saddle. Hol vagy? Hol vagy? Átrak... Csak nem tudok többet rakni a lóra, mi? Még átforgatni? Ilyen Norman saddle van. Ezt, hogyha az én inventorimba rakom, lenne átdobjuk ezt a saddle-t, de nincs elég hely, bassz meg. Mennyit foglal, vagy most mi van? Mit kéne még? Saddle bátyja, rámész? Move to horse. Bazdmeg, ez 355-ös capacity-t ad. Egyből kell, és így mindent vissza tudok rakni. Jó. Így van, és még mindig maradt majdnem egy 100-as a low inventory, úgyhogy sok szar itt van. Azokat is majd el kéne adni. Akartam. Ja, menni a bátyusékhoz, megmondani, hogy kiraktam a kardot. Illetve akkor már felveszem az armor settet is. Eltöltözök gyorsan. Majd a fejest is meg kéne venni tényleg. Ja. Jó, meg azt is megveszünk, hogy fullos lesz a set. Nagy ez a mai rész. Na itt vagyok, bátyják.
Guten Morgen und einen gesegneten Tag.
Hey, Arn. Tell me something about you two.
Heinrich, it is better when you're with mit
Menhard
speak. He speaks your Sprache besser.
All right. I understand.
Gott sei mit dir,
Von
mein Herr.
Schönen Tag. Was willst du, mein Herr?
Master Menhard, the sword is at the town hall.
Wunderbar, Heinrich. Let's go right now. It will not take long before the Kuttenbergers hear of this.
Sure, I'll go with you.
Natürlich. Just do not forget to pretend you are surprised.
Zsír, most visszamegyünk.
Fucking thieves. No. We can't take it back now. We'd look like fools.
Na, was haben wir denn hier?
Ott figyelt Henryt, geci,
I see the
hullott
Kuttenberg
szedbe.
Bruderschaft has made a
Mekkora
challenge
pali.
to combat.
Hát csak a
So,
sisak
I
kéne, tényleg.
see you have endlich worked up the courage to face us in public.
There's no need for mocking, Mernhardt. We've made our challenge, as you can see.
Wunderbar. Das freut uns.
Genau. We accept your challenge.
Well, since we've arrived at this point, listen up.
It's time to put an end to this bickering. Besides, it will only benefit our town if the best of the sword-fighting masters takes charge here. So, whoever emerges as the victor of your tournament shall win the right to lead the sword-fighting brothership here. That will bring a just close to this whole affair.
Bei allen Heiligen, you have decided wisely, Fridush. It will be seen that it is we who were right from the start.
No way! You can't do this, Fridush. We set up the sword-fighting brotherhood. Stay out of it.
Don't forget about Menhard's charter from King Wenceslas, Amaram. This is indeed a tricky situation, so let the art of sword fighting decide the matter. After all, that's what it's all about, is it not?
I'll remember this, Fridush. No one is gonna fuck with me in this town.
Calm yourself, friend. It's not such a big deal, is it? We'll compete honestly against these Germans, and then we'll finally have peace from them.
All right, Nicholas. Let's show them Deutschers how we sword fight here. Because we ain't afraid of no one. You want combat? You'll get it. 3 members of our brotherhood will fight with 3 of yours. Each will have a bout with all 3 opponents, and we'll see who wins the most.
Du Schwindler! You know there are only 2 of us.
I agree with Amaram's proposal.
Kein Problem, Arne. We also have one promising student,
Így
nicht
van.
wahr?
Henry.
Richtig. I'll fight on Menhard's side.
Gut, Heinrich. Gut.
Ah, just what you'd expect. Menhard making pacts with fucking thieves.
Was sagst du?
Just that. Your little sticky-fingered Heinrich broke into our sword-fighting hall.
I'm no thief, and I won't be called one. Take that back.
Or what? You'll steal my weapon and then challenge me to a duel?
You're telling the truth, Amaram. I heard about it too. Nevertheless, the duels will go ahead with longswords.
Bro.
But because
Legkomoly
Henry
vagyok
committed a
longswordökkel.
dishonorable deed against the Gutenberg Brotherhood, they shall be allowed an advantage. The Gutenbergers may fight in halberds and steel helmets, and the Germans will face them only in gambesons.
Es ist nicht gut, Menhard. Es ist ungerecht.
Moan all you like, Deutscher. You deserve it.
Bocs, véletlen volt.
Agreed. Komm, Heinrich. We must prepare for the Fechten.
Ja. Most visszavisz. Aztán még meg tudok állni, bazd meg venni izét.
So, Heinrich.
Fejest.
We will engage with these Kuttenbergers. Endlich. Danke. You arranged it for us. Aber schade that they have seen you doing it.
I'm sorry, Menhard. I did what I could. Is it going to make things difficult for you?
Yes. The Kuttenbergers will have light armor, but we must manage it. I am more disappointed that they will now know of our kleine Deceit. Aber nichts. We can only restore our good name by victory in combat.
You can count on me, Menhard. It will be an honor to fight by your side and enforce the will of our King Wenceslas.
Genau, Heinrich. But first, we must make you one of us and accept you into our Bruderschaft.
All right. Is that a
Mi ez a
problem?
Budarest?
Nein. You must only take an oath and undergo a test. We cannot just take everyone. That is our Regel. You must show that you have some skill with a Schwert and that you will not bring us shame in the Gefecht. So we know that you will not lose your life in combat.
Na jó,
Surely
gyere
that's
akkor.
not necessary. After all,
Igen, és
I
amúgy őt
defeated
már
you the
megvertük
first time we
egyszer.
met, remember?
Hát, hogy-
Ah, you are right. Herrgott, you must have been sehr glücklich. But you fought well, yes? And you showed that you have some skill. So, we can receive you into our Bruderschaft sofort.
Menhard, I'd like to join your brotherhood.
Certainly. Let us go somewhere more geeignet, so it has some class. Each new member must pay for acceptance. But in your case, since you have helped us, I will relieve you of that obligation.
Danke, Manhart.
And now, the oath. Arne will be the witness.
I will be honored.
Kneel, Heinrich. Hör gut zu. Do you solemnly swear that you shall act honorably and justly, and that you shall not bring shame upon your name or mine, or bring disgrace to the sword-fighting Bruderschaft, that you shall defend and adorn the reputation of the Bruderschaft and its rules, and that you shall heed my word in these matters, that you shall diligently train in the art of the Langschwert, and not allow yourself to be shamed in combat, that you shall thus act for the greater glory of our Bruderschaft and our martial art, place your hand on this sword and swear.
By our good King Wenceslas, I do so swear.
Stand as one of us.
Damn, bro. Itt van
Heinrich,
az
I
Assassin's Creed
hereby
easter
name
egg.
you my student in the art of sword
Brotherhoodba
fighting.
felvettek. Csak ez a German version.
All honor to you, Heinrich. It is good that you have come among us.
And now listen to your first lesson, and always remember this principle. It is not important to strike, but to strike and wound.
I'll remember that,
Nagy
Manhart.
szöveg.
Good, Heinrich. I shall make a great fechter out of you one day. Let me know when you are ready. We will get to work and cross swords with the Kuttenbergers.
Jó. Oké. Egy másodpercet adj tesám. Nem tudom, nem tudom melyik armorőrnél volt valahol. Ennél volt talán a fejes. 4000-ért. Valahol itt. Szóval bejövök ide. Még időben vagyunk, minden nyitva van, még most nyitnak ki kb. Ilyen 7-8 között. És megveszem 4000-ért ezt a helmetet. De úgy fogom, hogy basszom, itt a lószartól nem tudok futni, meg a heavy armortól. Úgy akarom, hogy a lóból kiveszem az összes armort, meg minden szart. Várjál csak. Először kezdek itt a... Kezdek a bácsúcsnál. Olyan, mint hogyha most update-eltek volna, mert amúgy olyan, mint a grafika is másabb lenne, mint az update előtti. Az update-nál volt valami. Illetve most így bárhol el tudom érni amúgy a lovat. Bent Kuttenbergbe. Érdekes. Hogy akartam ezeket nálad adni.
Good day to you. I'll have a
Let's talk about the... Well...
425?
That's still too...
Ha. 410. Legyen 405.
Finally. I'm glad you found
Közbátjuk. Jó, és itt volt a fejes. Ha jól emlékszem. Ennél a német pasznál.
Was möchtest du?
What do you have for sale?
Nézzük csak. Még volt az? Ez volt, ugye? Ez hát. Bazzig már 5300. Ez tenapi 4000 volt, te fasz. Kurva anyádat. Azt. A jó kurva anyádat. Ezeket el tudnám adni. Az a baj, ennyi cucc van nálam, mi?
Mein Herr.
What do you have?
Az a baj, nem tudom nála ledni az izéket. Nagyon jó. Ez meg mennyi goldom van? 6000 goldom van. De én megveszem a szettet, nem érdekel.
Word about the price.
Mennyiért akarod adni? Az meg. 3000. Hát 3300 mondjuk.
Ja, das ist gut. Finally a good...
Jó.
Danke. Das war ein gutes Geschäft, mein Herr.
Megkaptam az achievementet, hogy 10.000 grosont már elköltöttem. 10.000-et, tesó. Na. Crossbow-kat akkor valahol máshol adom el, most kinullázom amúgy. Geci, nagyon baszó lesz Henry, jó? Eladom ezt a fejest. Bátya, tudod mennyire fogom neked eladni? 50 000-ért.
What do you have for sale?
800-at adsz érte, te szarrágó. Minimum egy 1000-est amúgy. De mondjuk legyen 1040.
That's still too much.
1000-es?
Ja, das finally. Danke und viel Glück für die Zukunft, mein Herr.
Elmet Visitor. Várjál.
A fine day for some fine wares. Come and take your pick.
Aha. Akarodj már, fel tudom venni a helmetet. Akarodj már. Hallod, ott szart se látok, morzsi. Na ez a középkori szimulátor. Na, így kell menni, tesó. Ez a hardcore shit. Ez zseniális. Na jó, vegyük le, mert nem látod. Nálad a crossbow-t amúgy nem tudnám eladni? Nem, mi? Egyetlen kivettem? Itt vannak nálam, igen. Jó, Jó. Akkor... mehetünk ide-vissza amúgy. Annyit fogok mit csinálni, hogy így ilyen... ezt még megnézem, a Weaponsmith-t. Hát ott a crossbow-t el tudnám adni. Nagyon komoly a pullos set, megérte. Igaz, hogy alig bírok benne futni. Abban reménykedek, hogy a Weaponsmith-nél tudok eladni bow-t is. Van nálad?
Tried to steal, did he?
Ei, but I call. Was willst du?
What do you have for...
Nem, az a baj, nem tudom eladni. Hát igen. Vissza. Ja. Várjál csak. Van itt egy trader is amúgy. Mondom, az nem fog annyi goldot adni érte. És ez egy miner. Várjál, nem. Akkor kéne nekem egy rendes. Vagy szarom le amúgy. Leszarom amúgy. Majd eladjuk. Van elég goldom, még így is van mennyi? 3000-en van még, nem? 4000-en. Hú, jó. Mi van, bátyja? Tax collector genyó. Hallod, kiraboltalak. El se tűnt. Hülye gyerek. ahhoz képest, hogy az elején lovakat kellett lopni, és eladni a nomádoknak, akik amúgy cigányok. Ahhoz képest, tesó, Henry fullos armor setben van, a legkomolyabb armor setben van. Van 4000 goldunk. Tesó, ingyen mehetünk kurvázni, tehát azért Henry letett már valamit az asztalra, én úgy gondolom, hogy 50 óra alatt. Tehát, hogy így semmiből jöttünk, a legkomolyabb palik lettünk. Na.
Menhart, I'm ready to engage the Kuttenbergers by your side.
Wunderbar. Let us go and tell Friedrich. It is high time we put an end to this disgraceful schlamassel.
Today, 2 sword-fighting brotherhoods will match their skills. The Kuttenberg Brotherhood, led by Master Nicholas.
Glory to Kuttenberg! Kick those Germans' asses, Emmeram!
And the Frankfurt Brotherhood, led by Master Menhard.
It is an honor to be able to show off our skill in front of the whole Kuttenberg.
The reason for these duels is the dispute over the right to run the local sword-fighting hall and the associated brotherhood. The local brotherhood was founded by Emmeram the Butcher and his associates. What they did not know, though, was that King Wenceslas had tasked Master Menhard to do the same.
The king ain't here, Emmeram is! The Brotherhood belongs to the Kuttenbergers!
And since King Wenceslas cannot resolve the dispute, the town council ruled it shall be decided through a duel. So, the matter shall be settled before the eyes of the council, as well as the burghers of Kuttenberg and God Almighty.
A wise decision by the council. Let the best master lead our brotherhood.
The duels will be fought with long swords. The Frankfurt Brotherhood will fight in light armor. However, the Kuttenberg Brotherhood will be granted the advantage of the hauberk, because Henry here present aggrieved them with dishonorable behavior.
Nicht nötig. Armor or not, we are the better fechters.
You got a lot of nerve for a young pup.
Enough of this. You will have the opportunity to face off soon enough.
Each dueler will face each on the opposing team, and whoever beats his opponent twice wins the duel. The Brotherhood whose members get more victories will be declared the overall winner. As is the law, all the necessary armor was lent to you from the town armory, and you must fight in it. If there is anything wrong with the armor, you can fix it with any of the repair tools you'll find in the armorer's tent. And in case someone gets seriously injured, the bathmaid will give them the care they need. Or Father Tobias will perform the necessary rites.
But I do not think it will come to that.
Now that everything has been made clear, swear before God. You will fight fairly, justly, and respect the judge's decisions, as well as the outcomes of the duels.
Das geloben wir, im Namen des Vaters, des Sohnes und des Heiligen Geistes.
By God Almighty, we so swear.
All the requisites have been satisfied. Therefore, let us proceed to the first duel.
Két társam legalább
Master
egyet le tud
Menhard
ütni, és én még
against
1v2.
Linhart, the
Jó, nem,
cobbler.
1v1 lesz. Aha. 1v1. Aha, veredik top.
Let your steel ring! Fight!
Az összes kaját elviszem, csak mondom.
End of duel!
Hát ki nyert?
Today's first victory goes to Master Menhard!
Vagy Menhard, vagy ki a rá.
Let's see if he can keep it up, or if Linhart can even the score. Get ready for the next round. For the glory of Kuttenberg, let the duel begin.
Azt figyelj, gyorsan, hallod?
End of duel. People of Gutenberg, behold.
Azt figyeld. Mekkorát megyek, geci. Ki nyert?
He defeated Linhardt for the second time.
Kétszer megverte. Aha.
Its first victory.
Megyek mindjárt, csak gyorsan, azt még ki kéne rabolnom. Felveszem a sajtot. Taylorskit, ellopom. Megyek. Cheers to me! Ide kell jönnöm, vagy hol kell jönnöm, várjál? Ugye? Ide. Aha.
No time to lose! Get to it!
For glory!
Gyere, tesó!
Too slow! There's no escape!
Olyan bátyus! Na? Master Strike? Hopp! Bam!
End of duel!
I yield! Mercy!
It's only harm,
is certainly not on Linhardt's side. Henry
vagyok. Second round.
Wins the first
Bátyáik
duel.
hívtak.
Swordsmen, get ready for a new duel.
Na,
Let's see if the winner can keep it up. Contenders, forward!
Mondtok?
Death!
Hoppá! Master Strike, figyelj, hopp!
You won't get me!
Hey, lad, come over here.
End of
Megvan.
duel!
Az még egy kombót nem tudok bevinni.
Henry showed Linhardt. Who's the better sword fighter again?
Na mi van, tessáim?
That makes the second victory for the Frankfurt Brotherhood.
Jó, meg vagyunk. Oké. Én az összes kaját elviszem, esküszöm. Tehát nekem kellenek kaják.
Let's now proceed to the third duel. The
Nincs.
Gutenbergers will be represented by Emmeram the Butcher. Give him your support.
Aha, már itt van a
We'll see if
bátyja.
you can do better than Linhardt. Because his opponent will once more be Master Linhardt.
Careful!
Várjál, most kijött. Ja, csak. Ezt is elviszem, mindent elviszik, amit tudok. Ebben nincs olyan mi, ami még jó lenne. Hát max ez. Meg ez. Jó, mindent ellútolok, tesó. Minden kell. Ja. Hol volt? Itt a Maidennél mit tudok csinálni? Ha megmosakodok. Nem is nézem a nagy turnamentet, bassz meg, amit lopkodok. Ki nyer ki? Megpróbálja baszni, mi? Azaz.
End of duel.
Mi kajak jobbak vagyunk amúgy. Akármi legyen,
You
mert
saw
mit
it
tudok
with your own
csinálni?
eyes, good citizens of Gutenberg.
No?
Linhardt's skill is second to none. He wins again. Can Emmeram still manage to defeat him? We'll soon find out. Contenders, get to it.
Hogy állok kajával? Nagyon sok kajám van most, zseniális. Ezeket kidobálom amúgy. Ami le van járva kaja. És az összes kaját felveszem. Az ilyen húsokat felveszem, mert hogyha lejár, még oda tudom adni Morzsinak. Ki nyert?
It's finished.
Megint
Not
megvertük
even the
őket.
illustrious Emerum could withstand the German master's sword. The Frankfurt Brotherhood thus has 3 wins already. None for Gutenberg so far.
Az baj, ezeket el tudom lopni, de... Hát itt egész Gutenberg
2
néz.
swordsmen we haven't seen yet will now show us their skills. Arne the German will face Master Nicholas. Soon we'll find out if Nicholas can secure the first victory for the Gutenbergers.
Mi az a baj, ez már steal-ott. Nincs itt. Mi ez az armor, amit elloptam? Most úgy őszintén. Mi ez a 6000-es armor, geci? Akadjon el. Azt figyeld.
No time to lose! Get to it!
Watch out. He's coming round. Zum Teufel.
Valami volt, valamit cinkeltek.
And the victor is... Nein!
Mit der Hilfe Gottes. I will continue.
You're brave, but foolish. This will not end well for you. Yield.
Niemals. Arne does not yield.
This Gefecht is over. You win.
You acted with chivalry, Master Menhart. But intervening in a duel is a breach of the rules. There is no choice but to disqualify you from the tourney.
Vagy idő maradok, bazd meg. Nem. Ja.
How does it look?
He's badly shaken up, but that should improve in time. At first, I thought I'd have to send for the priest. But he had more luck than sense.
Was ist mit deinem Auge? Siehst du meine Hand, Arne?
Nein.
The good news is the blade missed his eye. The bad news is such a blow to the head can cause many different problems. I hope in time he'll get his sight back in that eye. But I can't say for sure. In my experience, it's in the Lord's hands.
Send for the best physician in all of Kuttenberg. Schnell! I will pay alles.
Rest assured, Master Menhart, we will send for him as you command. I am sorry that the whole affair has taken such an unfortunate turn. I will pray for your companion's health.
Danke, Friedrich. But what about the duels?
Beruhige dich, Arne.
Yes, that's what I came here to clarify. However, I expect on account of Arne's injury, Your brotherhood has forfeit the fight.
Nein, Menhard. Du musst keep fighting.
As Arne says, Menhard and me can continue.
Heinrich had recht. I want to duel Nicholas.
I understand your wish, Menhard, but I can't grant it. You've been disqualified.
Scheiß drauf! I will fight Nicholas, and you better get out of my way, Friedrich!
I'm warning you, Menhard. You swore to respect the results of the duels.
Verdammt!
Listen, Nicholas has defeated Arne, and Arne is in no shape to continue. So all 3 victories go to the Kuttenbergers. Menhard, you defeated Emmeram and Linhard, but you can't duel Nicholas. So 2 victories belong to you, and 1 to the Kuttenbergers. The only one who can still fight for you is Henry. He already defeated Linhard. So the score is 3-4 in favor of the Kuttenbergers, with 2 duels left.
If I beat both Emmeram and Nicholas, the score will be even. What happens then?
Ein Moment, Friedrich.
Miért
I
vagy
did
cipő
not
nélkül?
for Nikolaus. It is not right and honorable for Kuttenbergers to get the victory for this. Humor me, Friedrich. You stand to gain either way. If the Kuttenbergers win am Ende, it will not matter. Aber if we win, I will repay you sehr gut. You have my word.
Nem fog belemenni, mert csicska.
All right then.
De
The
mégis.
score is tied.
Akkor
at 3 each.
3-3. Jó.
So if Henry beats both Emmeram and Nicholas, you'll get the overall victory.
Gut, Heinrich. Fight for us. You are ein guter Fechter.
Also, Heinrich, our fate and our honor lies in your
Miért vagy
hands.
cipő nélkül?
I won't let you down. You have my word.
Well said. I'll be waiting for you in the arena where you'll face Emmeram. So get ready quickly.
Jó. Legelső dolgom, felveszek egy cipőt. Van cipellőm? Van. Nem tudom berakni, mi? Jó. Jogi van, megbasszuk őket.
Excuse me. Hear ye, hear ye! Arne the German can't take part in further duels due to his injuries. So 3 wins go to Gutenberg. The Frankfurt Brotherhood has won 3 rounds, but so has Gutenberg. Master Menhart cannot duel against Master Nicholas since he's been disqualified from further rounds. Their duel will not count at all. That leaves us with only 2 duels left. In the first, Henry will now face Emmeram.
Hol vagy, kutya? Gyere! Ott nézd, csak csupasz lábbal foglak megbaszni. Azt nézd meg. Látod ezt a footworköt? Tesó. Én ilyet nem tudok. Én akarok ilyen emótot. Kurva jól néz ki. Asszomat.
For the glory of Gutenberg, let the duel begin!
No mercy!
Jesus! I'm hit!
Henry put on a great show and won over Emmeram. Even Arne's severe injury doesn't seem to have broken the Frankfurt Brotherhood's resolve. Let's see if Henry can keep it up in the second round.
Bro. Oh, indítsd el.
Let your steel ring! Fight!
Ott van. Ez valami kombó, vagy nem tudom. Jobb bal, jobb bal, és akkor így megszúrt, vagy így vágja. Hozzám se élne a csicska.
Look at that! Henry remains unbreakable and undefeated.
Yeah, boy.
He defeated the Butcher again! That's another victory for the Frankfurters. Good citizens, wise counselors of Gutenberg, it is time for the last duel. Here, Master Nicholas will take up his sword again to face none other than Henry. The current score is 4 wins for the Germans and 3 for Gutenberg. If Henry can win, the match is over.
Gyerünk, indítsd el, bátyus.
Ready?
Így van.
Go for it!
No mercy!
Aha. Ott volt az a vágás. Ez kurva, ez jobb bal, vagy nem, jobb bal, jobb el, vagy valahogy így. És akkor így megsebzi kicsit a melkasát.
Henry is now in for a really tough fight. I can see that Nicholas is burning with eagerness to get revenge.
Kicsit megijedtem, mikor így counter-attack volt, és lement a
His
fél HP-n.
opportunity. Contenders, get to it.
Na. Bam.
End of duel.
Tesó.
How incredible and truly
Yeah, boy. Láttátok ezt? Ezek a csicskák, pokonos parik vagytok.
Was it the doing of luck, or did Menhart make Henry a true swordmaster? Either way, victory and glory are Henry's. All of the duels we should or could have seen today are over. Now...
Pillanat, csak megnézem, ez hol van. Aha, ez itt van amúgy a tournament.
Oh, all that remains is to settle the very matter that inspired the duels in the first place. I invite both brotherhoods to step closer. Revered counselors, righteous burghers of Gutenberg, lend me your ears one last time.
Hogy lesz-e még ilyen,
Two
ez kurva jó.
sword-fighting brotherhoods have clashed before the eyes of God as well as yours to demonstrate their skill and settle their dispute. And it was a spectacle beyond all expectations. The Frankfurt Brotherhood secured 5 victories against the Gutenberg Brotherhood's 3. The right to run the local sword-fighting hall and to teach the art of the long sword thus falls to Master Menhart of Frankfurt. That was the task entrusted to him by King Wenceslas, and Menhart has duly defended his claim. Thus is it settled before witnesses and by God's will.
It's just like Friedrich said. The council is in agreement on this, and we'll instruct the scribe to enter the proper records of everything at the earliest opportunity.
Let this dispute be thus justly settled, and let there be no further enmity between you.
Thank you, Friedrich, for finding justice and for overseeing the matter so wisely. We would like to invite all good Kuttenbergers to come and learn.
Fuck! We built the sword-fighting hall with our own money. You can't just take it from us.
As for the money you invested, you'll be duly compensated for your good service to the town. I shall see to that. And I'd like to remind you that you have sworn to submit to the outcome of the duel. Don't forget that.
I won't forget this, Friedrich. I'm done with you.
Heinrich, let us leave Meister Metzger with Friedrich and go to Arne.
Menhart, I had word sent to Master Torwart to expect you at the apothecary shop on Tarmac. He's also currently hosting the famous physician Sigismund Albicus, so Arna will receive the best possible care.
Hab vielen Dank, Friedrich.
Good day, Meister Menhart. Oswald Torwart, Magister at your service.
Gut. Arne hier braucht deine Hilfe. Und schnell.
Beruhige dich. I know everything. Herr Albicus, the physician, is already upstairs preparing all that is necessary. In just a short while, Arne will receive treatment fit for a king. Rest assured.
Gott sei Dank, Herr Oswald.
Tell me about your fight before Albicus gets ready. Rumors spread like wildfire, but they have not yet reached us at Tarmac.
Letztendlich lief es ausgezeichnet. We won dank Heinrich here, and our claim was recognized. Heinrich fought for us, and fortune stood by him today. Der König himself would be proud of him.
Genau, Heinrich. Glory to you. You have gerettet our Ersche.
And to defeat Meister Nicholas too? I have no words. Unglaublich, Heinrich. Ganz ausgezeichnet.
You know, Menhard, Henry of Skalitz is no easy mark.
I'm glad to hear that. Congratulations to all of you, especially to Henry, as word has it.
Gut. Gut. Jetzt noch wait until Arne heals, and then we take over the Fechthalle and die Bruderschaft. Heinrich, komm zu mir in a few days when alles fertig ist. What better place to reward you than there? And zwar richtig. You can be sure. And do not get too betrunken when you are celebrating
Jó,
your
akkor ez
victory.
is jön, egy pár nap múlva vissza kell térni.
I understand. Best of luck. I'll come by your Fechthalle in a few days, like you said.
Wunderbar. Deal.
Menhard, ich muss mich hinlegen. Ich fühle mich ein bisschen krank und schwach.
Of course. Menhard, let's get him inside. The quiet and a bit of shade will do him good.
Can I be of any help?
Danke. We can manage this. Bis bald.
Jó. Igen. Viszont nekem nem kell ez a ruha, bassz meg. Ó, faszom. És az összes cuccot levette rólam. Nézzük már meg, basszus, hogy hol van a... Várjál már. Ez volt rajtam, ugye? Igen, ezt a 3000-es találtuk meg, aha. Ja, nem, ez a legjobb, igen. Noble Boots volt rajtam, vajon? Vagy a soft? És akkor ennyi, ugye? Igen, de viszont ez... Plusz 18 karizmát ad. Ez hülyeség, nem? Ez kell nekem. Valahogy így voltunk, ugye? Így voltunk amúgy. Nincs még rajtam. Igen, mert nem volt cipőnk azért, mert szar volt rajtunk. Jó, ezt berakom a lóba, ezt is. Jó, ez volt a fullos set, ugye? Berakom ide. Jó, szerintem megvan a fullos settünk, ami volt eddig is. Ezt nem tudom, hogy... Nincs ilyen jeweler is, amúgy. Tudnék venni ilyen baszó cuccokat, ilyen fuxot, meg ilyenek. Azt mondta, nekem egy olyan kéne amúgy. Jó. Megvan mindenünk. Jó. Most folytassuk. A nyomozgatósat csináljuk amúgy meg. És akkor megcsináljuk holnap, vagy legközelebb ezt a Unearthed. Aszom. Igen, menjünk a nyomozgatósra. Azt mondom.
You have a kind master, eh, much? What do you want here, eh?
Menjünk, jaj, csináljuk ezt. Szerintem ez még meg lesz mondjuk egy fél óra alatt. És akkor így zárjuk. És akkor az lesz a vodnak a címe, hogy Harry nyomozgat, és még meg is nyeri a turnamentet közben. Vagy Harry a flúgos nyomozó. Mekkora. Viszont, mert csak vannak ilyen szarjaim, hogy ezeket szerintem a legjobban. Millió ilyen szarom van. Valamit tudunk progresszelni. Mindegyik megvan mi. Aha. Kaptam ilyen... hol vannak? Armor kit. Egy cobbler kéne. Ja, hogy egy kicsit rozsdálna ott a set. Elvileg megjavítottuk.
Be with you.
Nem a ridölöst, hanem Morzsi. Majd adok neked egy kaját, jó? Melyik van olyan szar állapotban? Én csak mennyi kaját loptam neked, tesó? Tessék, kapsz egy ilyet.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Pont itt hallod, begörrel tettem a kutyát. Ez full véletlen volt amúgy. Na.
Greetings. What do you need?
Did Estanya work here?
Stanya. Maybe. It depends on who's asking.
My name's Henry.
Names don't interest me. The main thing is whether it's a good guest or a bad guest asking. What kind of guest are you, Henry?
I'm a good guest.
Really? Let's see. Do you know how to recognize a good guest?
By the fact he spends a lot of coin?
Aye. I like talking to them kind of guests. A lot. So, what'll it be, my good man?
What if I simply paid you and you tell me what I want to know?
Ask away.
I want to know if Stanya worked here.
She did. And she don't know more. What's it to you?
I heard she disappeared without a trace. So I'm trying to find out if anyone had anything to do with it.
It's possible. The chamber she was sleeping in here was totally ransacked. The door open, everything emptied out, and Stanya was gone. All I found were bloody footprints.
Tell me something else.
First, you'll have another beer. Or is it time to pay?
What?
If you want to ask, you have to drink. Didn't you get that?
You're quite the extortionist.
I prefer to be called an enterprising man of trade. So, what'll it be?
Yo,
I'm getting tired of this. I'll give you the money up front, and that's all you'll get, whether I'm a good guest or bad. Got it? Now you're gonna spill it. Got it?
All right, all right.
Did anybody see what actually happened when Stanya disappeared?
No, it was at night. Nobody saw or heard anything. The tavern tends to be empty at that hour. And you won't meet many people on the street, neither.
What was Stanya like? What can you tell me about her?
A bold woman. One has to be here. Everyone's ballsy here unless you nib it in the bud right away. She was hanging around a bard for a while. I don't know how close they were, but she also had another suitor.
Someone from the city?
No, a charcoal burner. I heard he was from somewhere in the, Verchlitz Valley. I think his name was Barton?
How did Stanya's room look?
The door was wide open. Most of her things were gone, but some remained. And there was blood all over the place.
Blood? Was there a lot?
Not so much, really. More like hand or footprints. But they were near everywhere. If someone done her in, they definitely didn't do it in that chamber.
What do you know about that bard?
What about him? He's a minstrel, a skirt chaser. What more can I say? He called himself William. As far as I know, he plays in the Miners' Tavern in the evenings. But sometimes he shows up here, too.
You think he might have been the one who...
Now that you mention it, he cleared out of town for a while and only came back not long ago. It could be him, all right? I know he met with some odd people and talked about God knows what, like bloody spies. Besides, you know what minstrels are like. Lasses just flock to them. And like they say, opportunity makes the thief.
Or in this case, a murderer. Where can I find this Barton?
I already told you. In the Verchlitz Valley.
Could you be a bit more precise?
I don't know that bloke at all. All I know is he's a charcoal burner. So if I was you, I'd look somewhere around the charcoal kilns.
Jó,
That's all I need to know.
De még itt valakivel, a bárdal tudok fent beszélni, ugye? Vagy nem? Várjál, valakivel még itt tudok beszélni. Jó, másabb lett a zene. Van rajta egy ilyen... Bro. Itt most melyik volt vajon az ő szobája? Ez egy hard lockpick, csak mondom itt előttünk. Ez zárva, lehet ez volt az övé. Én amúgy cickánykodok egy kicsit, nem tudom, annyira szeretem ebbe a játékba a cickánykodást. Ennyi. Ha. Eve-re kaptam egy pontot, level up voltam is. Tudom szedni a Master Thief-et, geci. Ez zseniális. Master Thief lettem. Yes, sir. Itt is egy hard. Gyere, csak már ilyen... Hogy már hardokat is elég könnyű kiszedni. 12 sífvány. Na jó. Geci, ez mekkora loot? Én mindent ellopok. Hülye vagy? Ezek mind kellenek amúgy. Mindent ellopok. Az meg. Kurva, itt felvettem 500 sajtot. Akarodj már, várjál. Ezeket droppolom. Jó, a snapszot megiszom. Azért van 9 snapszot elloptam. Ezeket is droppolom. Mi a fasz van nálam, amilyen sok. Kibaszott sok kaja, mi? Hm. 11 sör. Jó, ezeket kidobom sajnos. Nagyon sok kaját vettem fel. Cooked chicken. El tudom lovacskába rakni. Az a baj, hogy meg fog romlani, mi? Mindig ezt rakom el. Ja, a felét kidobom, mert azért nincs helyem. Na mindegy. Na jó. Viszont, ja, hol volt ez a másik hárd? Itt volt, ugye? Aha. Semmi nincs itt. Jó. Itt lehet még feljebb menni, basszod. No, ezekből a kajákból, amiket tudok, ellakok paciba.
Are you Sternad? The one that went with Zdenna?
Who the fuck are you?
Just an ordinary bloke who has some questions.
Well then piss off. You won't get
Hát
any
még ezt is
answers
meg tudjuk
here.
ma csinálni.
All you're gonna get here is a kick in the teeth.
Gyere, tesó.
Better men have tried it than a cock puller like you.
Cock puller? I'll fucking pull your cock clean off. I'll get you. Enough! I give up!
Bro, egyet vertem rád.
Well, had enough?
Fuck yeah, damn it. What the hell do you want from me?
Talk. Where's Denna?
The last time I saw her, it's a long time ago, she scored big. Everyone was fucking jealous. She just needed to pawn it off.
And where did she go with her loot? Do you know?
Well, she had some kind of arrangement with this fella called Pint from the mill. The one called Rabstein. She always took the stuff to him.
Do you remember what she managed to steal?
Mainly jewels. Gold and silver. No bloody pewter. She had some fucking huge golden signet ring. A bloke could fuck for a whole month with something like that.
Do you know whose crest was on it?
I don't know. I'm no expert. But it were bloody expensive, that's for sure.
Do you know who she took it off?
She always said she found it on the street. That's because if the wrong ears hear it, you can end up in the shit. Or on the gallows, even.
Did she hang out with any men?
She liked to hang around with that crooner that plays for the miners in that tavern.
Gunnar, yeah.
Made him sing songs and that. Oh,
Ja,
and once she
det är
got in a
Gunnar
quarrel
vårt.
with that fucking priest Prokop. That was a laugh.
And what about this priest? Why was he quarrelling with her?
I don't know. He was blabbering some shit about finding her a job. Only she didn't want it.
Végül a pap lesz, bazzeg, a gyilkos. Én már mondtam
Could
az
she run
elején.
away with that bard?
I doubt it. He was a bit of a milksop. He tried to be all mysterious and play the tough fella, but you could see he was lying. And Zdenna could see right through him, I bet.
Why do you think so?
Because he was getting on my nerves, so I cornered him in a dark alley one time. He ran away so fast, I bet he shit himself.
Hússák, kutya. Na, akkor... Bazd meg. Jó, még ide is vissza kell mennünk akkor. Fasza. Annyi kaján van, így kilútottam 600 kiló húst, hogy egyszerűen... Kicsit túl lettem magamat. Hol van a bátyus? Itt. Ha?
Purses, belts, bags, leather straps. Fair prices, fine wares.
Itt a lovacskámban vannak ilyen dolgok, amik nem nagyon kellenek. De ezt a turnamentes cuccot. Menjen ez? Ez ami komoly. Berakom ezt, jó. Vagy... Legyen ez. Jó, legyen ez. Többit meg eladom. Ezt is.
It's just you. Tell me then, what did he give you for it?
Sure.
Bro, hagyj beszéljek már veled.
You dob me in.
What can I do for you?
What do
Nem kell, ez se kell, ez se kell, ez se kell. Helyette valami nagyon baszó izék kéne nekem. Ride of the Holy Roman Empire. Két dog. Ilyet veszek.
Word about the
Adjál 50-et.
That's still... Finally. I'm glad you found what you were looking for. Stop that whistling.
Így jók vagyunk. Ilyen horseshoe nincs nálad,
Leather
ami nagyon
pouches!
baszó.
I'll have a look at the
Azért bebaszott Henry véletlenül. Horseshoe? Ez a szar van nálad csak. Ja.
Huh? Nothing to your liking, sir?
Bátya...
A fine day for some fine wares. Come and take
Did you
your
hear
pick.
who died?
I thought it was old Bart, but then I heard him coughing his lungs.
Bátya az itt lesz valahol, szerintem ebbe bent. Ugye?
The last person I saw this hammered was the priest during Easter.
If I hadn't run away from the monastery way back when, I could have been a priest too.
Aha.
It's William, right? I need to talk to you.
What is it? Do we know each other? Do I owe you money?
My name's Henry, and no, we don't know each other, and you don't owe me money. But we do have something in common. We have a lot of mutual friends.
What? What do you want of me? I don't have to talk to you.
Well, you don't have to, that's true. But you should. It's in your own best interest.
What are you talking about?
If you don't start giving me some answers right now, I reckon you'll end up begging in the streets. Because I'll break all your fingers, and you'll never play the lute again, you miserable minstrel.
What? No! Come on, I didn't do anything!
Stop whining and talk, or I'll be the one doing something to you.
Come on. All right then. Ask away.
Did you know Alice?
I know a lot of Alices. You have to be more specific.
The one they found dead somewhere below the town walls.
Oh, her. I didn't know her, but I heard about it.
I heard she used to go to dances.
Yeah, and? I'm not the only musician in the city. I really didn't know her.
They say she had a rich young suitor. Do you know anything about that?
Me? Do I look rich to you? I get paid in food.
But you could at least pass yourself off as wealthy.
Or I could claim to be the Virgin Mary, but I doubt anyone would believe me.
And did you ever meet Yarka? It was a long time ago, but I heard she used to hang around you a lot. And Father Prokop didn't like it.
Oh, that one. Aye, she was very keen on my company for a while, but then she stopped coming.
Because somebody killed her?
I know what happened was a tragedy, but it wasn't my fault. She stopped talking to me long before that. Honest.
And can you tell me anything else about it?
I don't know anything. It was a long time ago. You said so yourself.
And I hear you knew Stanya.
Which one do you mean?
The alehouse wench from the hole. I heard you had something with her too.
Well, she batted her eyes at me a couple of times when I was still playing there. A nice girl, but I didn't know her much.
And the innkeeper Mole told me a different story. He said you were the one coming on to her.
Fine, we had a bit of fun together. But she was always the one who started it.
And aren't you just saying that because she left you?
Oh, come on! I could have any woman, if I wanted. The innkeeper must have got it mixed up. He's an old drunkard after all. If I was you, I wouldn't take him too seriously.
And what about Zdena? You knew her, right?
Do I know Zdena? As wild as the wind and always full of life. And those nimble fingers. You always had to check your purse around her.
Did she steal something from you?
A travelling minstrel doesn't have much to steal, but she was well aware of that. She was on the lookout for some better prey.
You don't happen to know who she wanted to rob?
There were lots. Anyone she thought was rich enough who let her ply her charms for a while. Like young von Groller. When he started coming here, she got to him right away. Said she was going to rob him blind. As far as I know, she didn't succeed. If she robbed a noble like von Groller, word would get around. Look, why are you asking me about all this? You don't seriously think I killed her, do you?
Well, you did know them all.
And? I'm surely not the only one.
That may be true. But everybody knows you're a skirt chaser, and they were all pretty girls. And now, they're dead.
But I had nothing to do with it!
So you didn't do anything to them?
No! Why would I? What would I get out of it? It doesn't make any sense. It goes against God.
You dare invoke God?
I admit, I'm no saint, but for Christ's sake, I'd never kill anybody.
Higgyünk neki? Vagy nem? Nem tudom, hogy ő képes lenne. Ennél ezek az arcok zseniálisak. Hiszek neki.
Good. I believe you. But if any clue leads me back here to you, I won't give you a second chance.
You won't hear about me again, I swear to God.
I've heard some interesting things about you. Something about strange people coming to see you, and having even stranger discussions with you.
Mole told you that, didn't he?
That doesn't matter. I just want to know what it's all about.
Pussy, my friend. What else? I made a deal with a few beggars. For a couple of groschen, I had them come into the tavern and act like they're telling me something incredibly important and secret. See, every man should be a bit mysterious. It makes us more attractive to women.
And I'm supposed to believe that?
You don't have to, but it doesn't mean it isn't true.
Are you going to bake bread?
It happens! Just... Greetings. You're quite sloshed already, aren't you?
What the fuck is schlockstord?
I'll have a look at your wares.
Nem tudok semmit eladni, mi? Ezeket a badgeröket, hát eladom. Úgyse használom őket amúgy. Mivel a legolcsóbb. Megtartok kettőt. És nem, azt eladom mind a kettőt. Oké. Hát ezeket. Hogy van? Igen, ezeket megtartom.
Let's talk about... What would you say?
That's more like... Thank you,
Yes.
and come again, sir.
Oké. Na. Mit kéne még nekem csinálni? Még ide el kell menni, ugye? Azt tudom, mi van. De még oda elmegyünk beszélni, és szerintem ennyi lesz. Nem hiszem, hogy úgy lezárjuk a sztorit sajnos. De... innen fogjuk folytatni. Megnézhetjük, hogy itt mi van amúgy. Még több moonshine, zseniális. Ja. Itt be tudok menni? Igen, ez már mi helyünk, nem? Úgyhogy itt be... De nem.
Hey! You can't just walk around here without permission.
Tudom, megyek ki. Csak átjöttem.
Bullshit! You can fuck yourself. I'll do whatever I want.
Legyen bunyó. Na. Akkor... Ha, jó, odáig még elmegyünk. De várj, most már 2 van. Mi a másik? Hol a másik? Bazdmeg ott lent, mi? Ez nem lesz könnyű. De mindegy, menjünk az E betű fele.
Quick!
De még itt se jártam. Ez milyen? Ez egy kis külső terület.
Whoa! Whoa!
Bátyát itt megölték. Igen, látom, nyugi. Dragon Saddle, what the fuck is this shit? 2300 gold. Nézzük már meg, mi ez a Dragon Saddle. Itt akartam alapból venni, szerintem lehet néztem ilyen Dragon Saddle, csak geci drága volt. Move to horse. Aha, mindenben jobb. Menjen a Dragon Saddle, fuck it.
Quick! Quick! Go! Quick!
Csak itt vagyunk amúgy.
Go!
Itt kéne körbe kérdezni.
Whoa! Whoa!
Kérdezzek még körbe amúgy. Hát körbe kérdezzek, még az belefér.
I need to ask you something.
I don't have time for that. Ask the foreman. You'll find him around here somewhere.
Okay, fuck you. Te vagy a foreman? Nem. Te vagy a foreman? Nem. Foreman? Nem. Te leszel a foreman, ugye?
Bloody war's all we... Are you the foreman? I was told to speak to you.
If you're here for charcoal, you'll have to wait.
I'm not here about charcoal. I'm looking for Stanya, an alehouse maid from Kuttenberg.
Aha. And why are you looking here?
I heard she was consorting with some charcoal burner here.
Well, I don't know nothing about that. Who goes with who?
Érdekes. Itt van Barton.
I'm looking for someone named Stanya.
You're in a charcoal camp, fella. What would a woman be doing here?
But you know Stanya, don't you?
Aye. You could say that. Why?
I'm looking for the killer of a girl in town. And I heard that someone also tried to kill this Stanya.
That's true. She told me something like that. But that was a long time ago.
So you don't know what became of her?
I really don't know, mate. But even if I did know, how can I be sure you aren't that killer?
Lumir himself, the Kuttenberg bailiff's former scribe, gave me the task. He was looking into her disappearance, and he sent me to find her.
Well, I don't know. I remember Lumir. He was all right. That's all true, but...
But what? What are you still brooding over?
You seem like the right man for a job like that.
Bro,
Sorry, but
full armor
after all that
vagyok
happened to Stanya, I like to be careful.
So
Megkérdőjelezi
Stanya is here?
Aye.
dolgomat.
She's hiding with us. Since that thing happened, she's afraid to even go outside. I don't know what to do with her anymore.
Can I speak to her?
Hát
If
akkor
it'll help
Stanya
you.
itt van.
She's
Őt nem
hiding in
ölte
that
meg a
cottage.
gyilkos.
But be nice to her. She's in a bad way. She used to be such a gutsy girl. See you later.
Hát akkor Stanya él. Akkor ő... Na várjál, itt lesz bent. Ő Stanya.
Who are you? How did you find me? If you came here to finish what you started, I'm not afraid of you. I'll claw your eyes out.
Don't be afraid. Barton told me where to find you.
Barton sent you to me. What do you want from me?
Lumir thought you were dead. I was supposed to find out what happened to you.
Lumir? From the rat house. He sent you.
Exactly. Someone killed a girl in Kuttenberg. Lumir thought it might be connected with you, so maybe you could help us find out who did it.
How can I help you when I haven't been in Kuttenberg since... I don't even know when.
You disappeared from the hole in the wall without saying goodbye. Without a word. What happened?
Someone attacked me when I was coming home from the baths one night. I managed to get away, but I was so afraid. I decided to run away from Kuttenberg.
Did you see who it was?
Not at all. I didn't see anything until he jumped out of the shadows and grabbed me around the neck. And he was terribly strong. I nearly blacked out right away.
And how did you manage to break free?
I had an empty pitcher in my hand, and I hit him with it. He howled and let me go, and I ran away.
Here? To the charcoal burners?
No, first to my room in the hole. But I was so scared there. I took what I could and ran. Here, to Barton.
And your lover? What did he say?
At first he was horrified, because I had cut myself on a shard from the pitcher and was all bloody. He's been hiding me here since then.
Hát akkor, igen. Akkor megvágta magát, és azért volt egy csomó olyan véres lábnyom ott a tavernbe.
Do you remember anything important about the attacker? What he looked like? What he was wearing?
I don't know anything. It was at night. He grabbed me from behind, and then I ran and never turned back.
And what about when you hit him? What did he do?
He let me go and cursed.
Aha. And what did he say?
He said Scheisse in German.
Scheiße!
Seems you're the only one to survive the killer's attack. I know it isn't easy for you to think about it, but try to remember something else about that moment, or when you were running away. Anything can help us, even if it seems insignificant.
I don't know. It's all like in a fog.
You were walking down the street. Did you notice anything before he attacked you?
No, nothing.
You didn't see anything or hear anything?
Actually, I knew the side street wasn't empty. I heard somebody talking, but when I looked, there was nobody there. So when somebody grabbed me, I completely froze.
Did you understand what they were talking about?
Not at all. But there were two voices. Two of them waiting for me there.
It's difficult, I understand. But I need you to think hard one more time. Aside from those voices and the empty street, what else do you remember?
I didn't hear him at all, and then he grabbed me.
And nothing else? Did he grab your hair?
Well, no. He grabbed me by the throat right away and squeezed, just for a moment, but I still had a big bruise round my neck for weeks. Barton said the man must have had a terribly strong grip, like a miner or swordsman.
I heard William liked pretending to be a spy. Do you know anything about that?
Aye, I thought it pretty silly. A stupid trick to make himself seem more interesting. Though I reckon he's more likely to attract an ass-kicking than a woman.
How are you now?
I'm still awful scared. I can't fall asleep knowing that, and I can't even really leave the house.
Couldn't it have been Father Prokop?
Father Prokop? I don't know him.
Well, he's pretty old. He preaches in the Church of St. Peter and St. Paul.
I don't know him, and if he's an old man, how strong could his grip really be?
Hát igen, azért lehet az öregnek. Azért lehet az öregnek olyan erős a szorítása, mert ő egy gooner. Geniális ez a játék. Jó, elég amúgy ennyi, nem?
I reckon that'll be all.
I'm sorry I'm not able to help you more.
Amit tudtunk, kiderítettünk.
Thank you. Could I ask you for a favor?
If it's in my power.
When you catch that bastard, would you please let me know?
Igen, majd akkor
So I can finally
visszajövünk.
stop being afraid.
I'll stop by if I can.
Farewell, my friend.
Farewell. Egy easy peasy. Na jó, hol vagyunk akkor? Itt vagyunk, aha, tehát kijön Kuttenbergből. Jó. Már csak ez kéne, basszus. Faszom. Pörgest, menjünk el még oda? Jó, még ezt gyorsan megcsináljuk. Úgy lesz végig ott a küldinek. Majd csak elmegyünk oda, és akkor lehetem, hogy holnap délután folytatom. Meglátom még.
Quick!
The fuck was that, boy?
Go! Quick!
Aha, ami itt is van egy... Bassz meg. Jó, elmenjünk oda. Ha van fast travel, akkor felvesszük. És akkor innen fogjuk. Lehetem, hogy holnap délőtt egy 3 órát még belerakok.
Go!
Ott nézd csak, hogy fut Morzsi. Nem maradj le, Morzsi.
Go! Go! Just a bit further. Quick! Quick!
Gyerünk, mindjárt ott vagyunk. Csak már Harry is fárad elfele.
Go!
Gyerünk, jó, megállok egy kicsit. Megnézem, hogy Mizu van. Aha. Ja.
Go! Go! Quick!
Az baj, szerintem itt nem lesz fast travel. Nem hiszem, hogy ez Bazd meg. Hogy vagyunk? Hát... Itt át kéne mennem egy folyó. Ez nem olyan nagy folyó, azon még át tudunk állni. Én telivét átvágok. Fuck it. Azért itt át tudok menni. Ez Rapstein. Itt nem lesz mi? Nem lesz mentési pont. Azt What? Várjál, ez most micsoda? Ez így fent van valami, de mi? Hogy itt fent? Aha. Kelljek fel?
Take a bath. You look terrible.
What?
Are you Pine?
I am. Why?
I'm looking for his Denner.
I don't know any Denner.
Sternad said something different.
You're a friend of Sternad's, are you?
God forbid. That's all I need. A friend like that bastard. But he was the only one who really knew Denner.
You're right there. Denner was always cursing him. He was as lazy as a pig, but always wanted his share.
So you knew Denner? Can you tell me anything about her?
I know Denner all right, but she ain't been here in some time. Why are you looking for her? What do you want from her?
I'm looking for a... Back in the city, they think she's either dead or run off somewhere. And you're the last person to see her before she went missing.
Kurva.
What can you tell me about Zdena?
She always had it hard. She lost her parents and her home as a child. She had to learn to take care of herself.
And what about Sternad? How does he fit into this?
Sternad was her guardian angel, as she used to say. If she hadn't been thieving with him, she probably would have ended up a whore. But by sharing with him, she could do what she wanted.
Uh-huh. I'm surprised she stuck with him as long as she did.
That's because she had a hideout somewhere nearby. That's why she'd come to me with her loot before they taxed her on the spot. And the last time she was here, she said one more haul like this, and she'll be able to go wherever she wanted, to Prague or Vienna.
I heard she wanted to sell you some valuables. Is that true?
Oh, aye. She had a good haul. No rubbish. Mostly jewelry, rings, one signet ring with a coat of arms and everything. She left it all here. I paid her a pretty sum of coin. It was a good thing she had a basket with her. Otherwise, she couldn't have carried it all.
And what about that signet ring? Do you still have it?
She didn't sell me the ring. She wanted to keep it. Said it'd bring her luck someday.
Do you know what kind of luck she meant? Did you recognize the signet on the ring?
No. I didn't recognize that signet. But all the while, Dana was giggling to herself. I reckon she had her eye on another mark.
Where did she go next from here? You said she had a lot of coin on her.
That she did. She also had a feeling someone was following her. Someone on a horse.
Someone followed her on a horse from Kuttenberg. Did she say what he looked like?
She didn't. At first, she thought it was some wealthy lord out for a ride. But he held back. Never passed by her and...
And did you see him? Did he come all the way here?
No. But Zdena thought he would show. She even left her scarf here and paid some girl to walk around with it to make it look like she was still here.
And then where'd she go?
She wanted to go the back way, through the woods, so nobody could follow her. Past the woods is a road and a ford across a stream. Next to it is a huge boulder. When it rains, the water can rise fast. The road goes on to Kuttenberg.
Well, if it leads back to the road and there was really someone following her, I reckon if they saw she was long in returning, they could have waited for her at the ford, no?
Fuck! That's quite possible. I made a point of looking, but I didn't see any riders that day. So I forgot about it.
Is Dennis' scarf? Do you still have it?
Azért jó, hogyha meg...
I wanted to give it
Azért
back
jó, hogyha megvan a scarfja, mert akkor ide tudja adni. És a kutya betrekkeli. Morsi betrekkeli.
But it's been a long time. I don't know if it will help.
Bízzál Morsiba, tesám. Megkérdezem azért, mert a priest az mindig tinkes, nem?
And could it have been Father Prokop following her?
What do I know? If he has a horse and fancy clothes, but why would he do it?
I heard he wanted to find her an honest job, but she wasn't interested.
I don't know. She didn't say nothing about that.
And could it have been William?
And who would that be?
He's this bard she was seeing.
I don't know about that. I don't remember her mentioning nobody by that name.
Well, I'll go and check out that fort. Maybe I'll find something there.
I hope you don't. Farewell, sir.
Egy ször és már alszik. Na jó. De akkor, hogyha te egy... Azt figyeld. Jó, hát akkor... Akkor... Asszus, ami mennék még tovább, csak basszom. Na mindegy, lehet holnap délőtt beadok egy 3 órást és folytatjuk, felszük ezt, megcsináljuk a nyomozgatást. Visszamegyünk még. Van még a vájnos küldés, még itt is van valami hely. Meg ezt is még meg kéne, basszus, és még a főküldét se folytattuk. Jó, majd ma a főküldébe semmilyen progressz nem csináltunk, csak mellékküldiztünk, de mindegy, nagyon jó eddig. Zseniális. Jó volt a turnament is, jó ez a nyomozgatós rész is. Henry a flúgos nyomozó. Lehet amúgy az lesz a címe a vodnak. Jó, de akkor innen fogjuk folytatni. Köszönöm szépen a figyelmet, köszönöm, aki itt élőben nézett, köszönöm, aki majd YouTube-on fog visszanézni, dobjatok egy lájkot, egy dislike-ot, és kommenteljetek is, srácok, az algoritmus miatt. Én NorboQ voltam, további szép napot, és akkor találkozunk legközelebb, srácok, sziasztok!